This adventure is intended for 5 to 8 hours of play. Like, we're not. Like, it's not gonna happen.
It would be a Christmas miracle.
Exactly.
It's been miraculous already.
Testing. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Like I said, literally 3 seconds before it came out, I grabbed that. So.
You need advice for it. She's like, no.
Oh, did you not?
No, Daniel, that's what she's saying. You put it over here.
Oh, okay. It's, there it is right there.
So Daniel,
What?
my brother got a ukulele for Christmas,
Oh, that's awesome.
and he named it Rose, and he had me paint a rose on it today.
Nice.
He'll be back later. He's working clothes shift at Gringos.
Nice.
We like gringos.
Like I say, pizza is up for grabs. Anybody and everybody.
I will take some pizza.
Yes, please do.
My sister for
Reach across.
Christmas gave us,
They failed to cut this at all.
I mean, just the whole piece.
I will just hold it and have to do like a
That is like completely not cut.
Yeah, it's not cut.
Let me get you.
They just kind of dented the
It's
top
hot
of it.
and mostly ready.
Jinx! Jokes
it'll
on
be on the
you.
right side probably.
Yeah, like they
Oh my God. Like this.
they like looked at it.
It looks cut.
Close enough.
I'm
Pretty
dying.
good.
This is so cool.
Yeah, like I say, if you want me to paint it, I can take it back tonight and paint it. I just kind of ran out of time with trying to fix my printers. They both died on me halfway through the week. I'm like, no, you can't do that. And so, they're mostly
Does the
fixed.
PLA take paint pretty well?
It does pretty well, yeah. That's all my other miniatures are painted up.
Nice.
So,
Do you normally do like a white base first?
you don't have to. You can if you want to. I haven't been. Right there, so it's kind of
We can
close
cut that
to
more if
you.
we need. Oh my gosh.
The money that
I'll be
we paid
talking
us
the
for
most,
movie.
so.
Yeah, I figured,
I had
yeah.
some
I'm loud enough, so I put it
recommendations
as far away as I can.
Yeah. It's
I
actually
used it
cut
on
now.
my
Yes,
soda.
mostly.
Mostly.
That's way better.
I'll start with the piece.
Go for it. Like I say, we
I'm
got
sorry,
two,
Daniel.
What?
Heather and I just bought pizza right before we came.
We didn't want to make dinner.
Speaking, I've got a toaster oven in my shop. That's gonna be,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a long week. No problem.
Oh, seriously? Still that one? Please, go tell him.
This is going to. So I probably won't use my computer unless I need it. I'll use my phone for notes, rolls, and paper sheets.
Yeah, I'm totally just doing it in my brain tonight. I'm not taking notes or anything.
Yeah.
I'm not bringing stuff when I'm traveling.
Yeah. And this probably isn't really going to be something you're going to need to remember huge chunks of.
Right.
Because I'm basically treating this as like, the events that happen in this are vaguely canon in a way that I will sort of try to explain, but like...
At a later date.
Whenever you get a chance.
He gave himself the hiccups.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope I don't have to use their stock app.
I get rules. Okay, so what guns do I have now? Pepper box, musket.
Where am I
It's
going?
a surprise.
Ooh, I got a new pepper box and a new musket. Okay, so my plan for this one
You have
is
the same guns, but you have some added attacks because I gave you beef, I
Sharpshooter.
think.
These are the stuff
I gave you
Riker
the
brought,
sharpshooter
correct?
stuff, so.
That's what Riker brought this.
yeah, I know.
Okay. I'm just making sure because I'm gonna throw it in my
It's 2
pocket.
pennies in a washer. I don't think anybody's gonna miss those.
Your dad might. He keeps coming home with handfuls of washers. Big, huge washers in his hands. And
Yeah, and then Riker gets them and brings them
no,
back
that's
up.
what I'm saying. Is he comes home with them in his hands, like 5 or 6 of them.
Grandpa's, they're the best. Sure, you can play with that. Yeah, take it. I don't care.
Yeah, that's my character.
And that's the mini version of her character.
So I can go fight monsters. That scale makes the purple worm model.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah. Right?
So you got a big version of yourself and a little one.
Because it's awesome in your face.
Okay, so you get a big one, so you can actually paint it nicely.
It's the baby one.
It's the baby one.
The real one is
I'm
a
using my
7
emerald
print.
dice too.
Oh my goodness.
It's really cool.
It's crazy.
Wait, 7 prints on your real
I would
one,
get in
or
so
on the
much
Da
trouble
Vinci?
with
Well,
the 3D
each print's
printer.
out.
That'd be so much fun.
So you could
So it's
print
like-
it off.
Girl that lived across the street from us, and
You
she
could
said
print
her
it all
dad
anyway.
has several
you're on
3D
that one.
printers, and he made
Wow.
a board for Settlers of Catan with it. With he put magnets in it and everything.
Awesome.
When I get there, that's what I want to make.
Components and organizers for
And here's the
games.
button.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And everything else like that.
Okay,
You look
so I'm
like
guessing
a
Chris
kid.
and Heidi are enjoying
Oh yeah,
this.
totally could.
Probably
Let me
not.
see one of your
Because
painted ones.
it's about Chris's time,
And baby worms, absolutely.
9 minutes
Yeah.
to the hour mark, so...
They were pretty sure they weren't going to be able to make it. It was just sort of a loose possibility that they
That was
could.
cool.
But
Monk.
No, it sounds like they're not going to then.
I mean,
So did you have to prime it or anything, or did you just paint
I
it?
just painted on top.
Cool. Like craft
Didn't
paint.
didn't use Sharpies on it?
yeah, Will Friedle's first model that he did with
basically.
Sharpie.
And so far, I figured whenever I'm at home, I've done so far Rin and Zafine in the emerald style. It's looking like the emerald ghost sitting on my desk. Just because, you know.
Yeah.
Come to me, pizza.
Okay,
Had the
still
whole
not
team
good.
No.
alive, like
Like,
There we go.
The Emerald
oh, an
Edition.
emerald.
The emerald ring, it's in my room. I'm so excited. Yeah, basically.
Riker, be careful.
I'm like, and then Rin dies, and I'm gonna have to make a new character and buy the
Right.
model for it. I'll be back.
You're welcome to use mini if you want.
Yeah, I was thinking when we do those play tests for Cobalt Press that I'd kind of like to have them credit us as the Emerald Wing in the book.
That would be so cool! Oh my gosh!
Place tested by the emerald wing, right?
Well, you
No.
know I want to get one.
I mean, we'll be one of like dozens of people that play test it, but hey.
But still, it's in print.
Yeah, it would be cool.
I would definitely get into trouble if I had a 3D printer, Daniel.
I do all the time. I'm like, I need to go out and clean my shop. 7 hours later,
Riker.
I haven't touched my shop, but look at I printed.
I waited the entire time.
Just staring at it long enough.
I can't wait until it's done.
Some days that's the way it feels.
As long as you're not videotaping it. Okay, and now it's going on the 15th pass.
Time lapses are cool.
Not videotaping it at all.
Slow napkin.
Right, Riker.
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 Whoa, whoa, that's not the thing.
Okay. Careful.
Alright, phone. Knock it off.
Riker,
I've already made it. You can stop. Thank you.
Riker.
Okay.
We don't scream in the house, okay?
I'll use that
Stay
guy.
up here, Riker.
I thought you'd like it. I got halfway through and I'm like, this would be a good model. Change the gun out.
Yeah,
I mean, the
so I
stun out for a
actually,
gun.
I found one of my old chains that I had in high school.
Change how that works.
That
I got a shield
I don't
and
know
a
if I ever wore
shotgun.
it around you, but I had this like snake pendant that hung down and it had a big glass gem or whatever in it. I found the chain, and it comes just below. This one?
Slowly adding
I'm
more.
just slowly
The
adding
one
more
on the top left
Like,
and then the
I'm
bottom
gonna,
one
like,
are my two printers.
with the feather.
Nothing's printing
Drill
right
a
now.
hole at the top of the feather.
Well, that
Get an
doesn't
even
count.
longer chain.
Doesn't count? Okay.
No, I mean you sitting
A
there like,
steadily growing
okay,
series of
watching it.
necklaces. You will soon be all necklace. And it's like-
Wait, you do have that? Of an
I would
entire
get
print?
Zaphine's big
Uh-huh.
prayer beads.
Mm.
That would be cool.
That will be with
Like, oh, it's too slow? Okay.
Look, it prints faster now.
It prints lots faster now. And done. Yeah. Oh, that was like 4 hours.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The bits.
You just got to distract yourself for a while.
For
Go
sure.
do something else.
My favorite's doing it up at work. I'm like sitting there going, oh man, this is pits. What's printer doing?
Okay. Let's do this thing.
So, is my guy allowed out of the bag for
Yeah.
this episode?
You're out of bad.
Yeah, now you made it
So we
sound.
do have a big buff tamati, so you could be put back in there if misbehaved.
Stupid owlbear, traumatized.
Hey, I was going to help, and my gun misfired.
Oh yeah.
It's been a running joke for the whole rest of the game, the owlbear. Fantastic.
That's awesome.
That's when I had to leave to go home.
Yeah, he's like, oh look, 2 owlbears. Oh, I gotta go, guys. See ya.
I told you I had to leave at a certain time.
Yeah.
And
I
I
like how
left.
it's not just that you're like, oh look, owlbears. It's like, hey look, owlbears. I'm gonna shoot at one. Bye, guys. I'm just like,
You guys live? And my guy shut down.
He freaking had to run away from that thing. I think Chris was on
I had to
deck,
grab
so he
Chris because he
yeah.
was unconscious.
you had to run away because that was when the purple worm showed up. You killed the first owlbear, and then the other owlbear got
We're all
eaten
sitting
by
there
the
like
purple worm.
bleeding and dying. You're like, oh no, there's another one. Boom.
No more
Run,
It's
run,
time to go
everybody
now.
just run. Just run.
Time to run.
Which I still have that in here.
Yeah. That's
That one,
fantastic.
this one.
Poor scale.
I love that.
Yeah.
With the head shot off.
Eating
Yeah.
Yeah, the head's in
Sleep.
there.
Oh gosh.
Well,
As long as he's eating a sleeve
This
enough.
guy's fine.
Ta-da.
The other parts of it as well.
Yeah.
Because it's,
The
Oh
nuts.
my gosh.
you have to have the whole experience here.
That's the proper swap.
Yeah.
Everybody run.
yeah.
Bye bye.
I'm gonna throw a javelin at it. Nothing. I'm gonna play the song. Oh, I failed that one. Never mind. Just run.
Just shoot some spells at it.
Yeah. Actually, I think the only one of you that did significant damage to it was you, and you weren't there. So, like,
Yeah, you pull out your gun. Bam. We're like, woohoo! Keep running.
yeah,
2 damage, alright. Wait a second.
You shot it in the mouth a couple of times and like distracted it enough to give everyone a little bit of time to run. And then Doggery showed up with her spell cycle.
That was
Yes.
fantastic.
So, like,
Saves the day.
Woo! We were very lucky on that one.
You know what we need in this game? The mysterious stranger.
yeah.
We kinda do.
We have the mysterious stranger. We have Diego.
He's still around?
I don't think he's ever really left.
I should have shot at him when I had the chance. I don't trust you.
He showed up once more.
Nobody trusts you.
In a game you were around for. And was like, you guys are going to be helpful.
So, for your information, when you guys do those group video calls, could you plan it at a better time? Like either 5 minutes before or 5 minutes after when you do it? Because for some reason, I'm sitting on the toilet and it starts calling. And it's like, wait, no, okay, there we go, no. Don't answer.
Hey guys, how's it going? Who's on the toilet?
I don't want to sound mean, but I don't trust my phone when I either push the end call or don't answer button.
Just turn it off.
Heather catch.
That's the thing. I have to figure out how to incorporate Cineas into this, considering that he does not sleep or dream. Like,
Right?
I don't dream.
you don't sleep.
Yeah.
Good.
Like the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, some like Warforged don't sleep, so I'm not sure how to.
Do you need my guy
Like
to
one of those
download information?
program phantoms that are not dreams.
Yeah.
Okay, you're
Ready
okay.
just fine.
I mean, you did get a vision from
like you
the typhoon, like, along with everybody else.
I brought an
Like
iPad
that.
for sound if we need it.
Huh?
So I brought an iPad
Oh,
for
for
music.
ambience.
The
If
first
we
one
need
was
it.
not the typhoon.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
Like,
was like, that was bigger than the typhoon.
Yeah. Like,
No, the
They're made-
typhoon was the like mind dungeons. Everybody had their own
Yeah.
mind dungeon.
he did not actually like contact you for that, but he could have. Like, so
Do I want to hack them or no? No.
I say, I brought this in case we wanted to do ambient. You don't have to.
Yeah.
What?
I was just, as my way out, I was like, just in
Why
case.
not?
Yeah.
Hey,
For everything
Daniel.
else.
So apparently Apple will offer a battery replacement for iPhones because they were slowing phones down.
Cool.
So if you can find out about that,
Does a 3GS count as an iPhone?
you have iPhones.
I have lots of iPhones.
Yeah.
This is one of them. I just had the great thought of recording that one and having this one down here. Maybe I can splice the two together.
You're lava girl.
Good gracious.
All right. Well, let's try to get rolling here since it's now 8.
Now 8
Sorry,
o'clock.
my fault. This is why they always do Christmas last, but I'm like, I have to have the miniatures.
Yeah.
So I had to bring it in.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, that doesn't count.
iPhone 6 or later. Okay.
Shucky darns.
I know, mine's a
Where's the
5SE.
maiden sign?
Yeah.
This is made in his
It's made in
workshop.
my,
Oh, wait.
my backyard.
Oh,
Gotta work on that.
wait a
probably.
second.
Yeah. I tried.
Backyard.
It's a backyard.
Is that Tamati?
Yeah. I want to see it. Yeah. My favorite. I printed it out of the chaos. I think it was one of the first ones I printed out. It's like, yeah, I'm doing my guy.
What I really want is a 3D printer. I would really want
It's really fun.
That's so cool.
just print one thing and then do one of the stuff.
Yes.
Okay, catch on to other stuff.
Wait, I have to figure out. The SE, that was the iPhone 6 in the F5 body,
That's
correct?
correct.
So I should get a battery, right?
I don't know.
Maybe not. Maybe not. And
So we're going to place this early on after you guys left from Bexlode in the first few days, like just one of the nights that you have a strange dream. Like, and
That night that we were all wet and freezing and
Freaking.
yeah, yeah.
I think I already had a strange dream on that night.
Like-
oh, was that?
It's like, and weirdly, Sameas, who generally doesn't sleep or dream, like randomly has a vision this night as well. Just-
Hey guys, could you explain what's going on? I see things.
Yeah.
Riker.
Is Riker being noisy?
You heard him screaming. I asked him not to scream.
You're welcome to have some.
Hey, Jamie.
It would not hurt my feelings if you take like half of it.
Okay, Daniel.
Ooh. I bought the dice, I did not stack them.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty
I haven't
sure.
rolled above 10 yet.
I'm sorry.
Okay, there we go.
There's an 18.
I just got an 18.
I got a set of dwarven dice that I was really excited for. And it was the second roll I got a natural 20.
Get that out of the way,
I
right?
was like, I see what you've done, Daniel. The first roll I made was a natural
I
one.
told you,
and see how
I
you're
bought
trying
the
to stack
dice,
the
I
deck
did not
there.
stack them. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Anybody else's misfortune is not my fault.
No, wait a
Are we doing a
second.
roll to start with?
No,
I
I
was
was
really
just
hoping it was going to be a natural
Let's
20.
see our dice
I mean, natural
out.
20.
Good, because I got a 2.
yeah. So we would say
We're
that
pulling the
the
decks right
yeah.
now where we roll our dice all the time before the show
yeah, it was
starts.
one of those first miserable rainy nights just out of Bexlode in the unseasonably
There's
rainy
nothing
weather.
wrong with the rain.
It's unseasonably rainy because after you guys fought what you will within a few days from now know to be a creature known as the Typhoon, that is like one of a group of creatures called the Catastrophic Dragons. Yeah. It's like apparently he's been influencing the weather in some way. You have to assume. Because
I knew it!
like,
I knew it!
that's the assumption you're making at the very least, because it does not seem natural for this time of year. And this night in the rain, as you are sleeping fitfully, some of you find yourselves tossed into a dream. You find yourselves conscious of being in the mountains, somewhere in Northholm, up to the northeast of where you actually would be, along the northern edge of the crest of Holothrain. And you have you find yourself on a quest to a sanctuary that you have heard
Do
of.
we see each other there?
Yes, you
Yes.
do. Like it's.
I'm assuming, but it's just
They
like.
see me as well.
They do. They see you
That's
as
just
well.
weird.
You're not in the bag.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Stop putting me in the bag.
Like oddly, Jasoo and Mouse seem to be missing from.
We don't have the bag, just Sue has the bag.
Yeah.
I climbed out when you guys weren't looking.
Yep. Yeah, you find yourself on your way to a sanctuary that you have heard rumors, strangely, that the typhoon has visited this sanctuary, and you have questions about why he would have gone there, and that it was one of a number of forms that in this dream you are certain is the typhoon. It was not an identity that he has used in the real world so far, but it's one that at least in the dream you recognize to be associated with him. And this is you don't know a great deal about this sanctuary. It is a closely guarded secret. But what you have been told as you have been traveling here is that it is operated by an ancient brotherhood, and it contains something called the Dreaming Pool, which is it absorbs the thoughts of those who drink from it, supposedly. So you've been told. And
Yeah, no, let's not do that one.
But there are pilgrims that journey from afar to sample the mysteries of the pool or to donate to the dream vault kept at the sanctuary that is sort of an ancient repository of knowledge. And so, let's see where I need to kick off. All right.
Hey, David. Do you have room to scoot your chair back? Because I'm just a little
Yeah,
special.
it's in
Yeah, I can.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't want to stay with you anymore.
yeah, I can just bring it in. I was a little farther away from the table, so I can be.
That's okay. He can crash. Right there.
No.
You can tell just looking at him.
So,
That's why we brought.
yeah. You've been, at least in your understanding of this dream, you've been traveling for several days, and you've been making your way through difficult terrain in the mountains. It's been rocky, and there is not a clear-cut path to the sanctuary. It's been slow progress. And,
This is oddly appropriate music.
I was going to say, I don't even need the audio, the noise generator. This is great.
Oh wait, so no more rainy weather though, because we're in the dream
Just
now.
difficult terrain.
yeah, it's been ordinary weather, but there's been difficult terrain. And you set out on this current day, early in the day, and by dawn's light you see an ominous pall of smoke rising from somewhere higher up the mountainside. And you can just see flames flickering through the pines, distant screams echoing down from above.
Yeah, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. We're gonna go see what's up.
Running up the
Okay,
straightest
can we
path.
just say
I don't know
run
if there's
and not
rocks.
actually roll for it?
Let's roll for running. Oh, I got 4.
Yeah,
It's 14.
you make your way through the woods and
Running.
emerge into a clearing through which you see a thatched stone hall wreathed in smoke. It looms over ahead. Fire rages on the hall's second-floor balcony, spitting angry sparks into the morning sky. An oak gate stands ajar in the hall's perimeter wall, overlooking a courtyard where a circular pool lies swirling with ghostly vapors. Broken corpses are scattered around the pool, men in wolf's fur robes, soldiers in mail, and what look like the bodies of drow, oddly. This is not the sort of place you ordinarily see them on the surface at all. But a large tent is pitched in the snowy ground beside them, while just beyond, weirdly glowing smoke belches from the hall's main entrance. You see 2 injured soldiers lying by the gate, clutching at their wounds and gritting their teeth. More soldiers can be heard from the woods at the base of the hall, apparently fighting the fire.
I'm going over to the soldiers. What happened?
Yeah, they look up in confusion, dazed, shocked, possibly in shock from their wounds, and an impressive-looking woman in shining armor, like glittering mail, very beautiful, walks out to greet you from a tent. She kind of limps out and says, "Travelers, my name is Diamara Strongheart. She says, my men and I arrived here not long ago, and shortly after our arrival, these drow and some umber hulks attacked us. They under the command of a mind flayer. It's like if any of you are familiar with.
That's bad.
Wow.
Bad juju.
Yeah.
I only know because of stories.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
She says,
Sounds like fun. Where is it?
during the melee, one of my men accidentally set fire to the vaults. All hell's broken loose since. It's
But it seems like it's more than just your common fire. That smoke is not typical smoke.
it's spread quickly. I'm not certain what the nature of the fire is, but there are perhaps things inside the sanctuary beyond our knowledge.
Is there anyone inside?
I'm not certain. There are at least one or two caretakers here, I believe, and at this point she is cut off by the sounds of like clicking as you see a couple of umber hulks stumble out of the great hall, moving they are not moving naturally. Something is very wrong with these. Like, you have encountered umber hulks before, at least Tamati would have in your time, and these.
I'm pretty sure my guy's pulling his gun out
Yeah.
and going to shoot.
I've got my hands.
Yeah, they're pounding their claws against their heads, stumbling around unpredictably. It looks like they might even be fighting each other. The two of them that come out of here,
I still think my guy's planning to shoot them.
Yeah.
Are we okay with that?
Yeah.
I opened my
Don't
Roll
fight
for
yet. I'm
initiative.
ready for you to be ready.
Alright.
Is it bad if I
Wait, did you
shoot
say roll for
them?
initiative?
Yes.
Please be nice. Oh, come on.
No!
Can I roll again?
I
No.
am
I got
back to
6.
digital
Can I
dice.
get better?
17?
Yes.
Back to digital
No.
dice. Thank
Did I
you
get
very
6?
much.
Oh, wait,
I'll be
no,
back
plus-
to Tamati.
Plus 3 is 20.
No, I got 7. I got 7.
Well, just a sec. Okay, there's a 20.
And Loki got 16.
Okay, 8 plus
You're
4.
going back in the
Way.
bag.
12.
No way.
Yeah, hold on.
I
need
got
to-
7,
Do I
and Loki
have-
got 16.
Loki is
We're doing
always
that every time.
Every
At least
time.
One time since we started that, Loki hasn't gotten higher initiative.
Right?
I'm putting this dice away. It's beautiful. I'm not going to touch it the rest of the night. I'm switching back to my digital because I've got like
Let's see.
He's
So,
pre-programmed.
they never
Zone
show.
out.
Programmed to
Never
attack.
show.
Milan.
So I'm like, oh, let's see. Just throw down an avalanche. Just out. Oh, and adds it all up.
I
Can I
don't know if
use
we're
the
really
map?
going to have
He
space.
hasn't seen you for a while, so.
We're gonna use the map.
Oh, for the map, yeah.
Oh gosh.
I can
Move
use
that bull over there. And these can go away.
If anybody needs dice, let me know.
Oh, yeah, that, David. Where's the napkins at?
I moved them over here.
Okay, we got. Oh,
Do you want them?
Well, there's
Oh, I see.
we just need a one.
Some weight.
Well, no, we need a napkin to wipe off right here.
Oh, I see.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
I forget it.
I'm gonna put this over here by your.
Stop curling.
Oh, it was the dice bag.
We have enough phones. Daniel brought at least 3. I got my spare over here
What'd you say?
too. What?
It's only
A
2
dry
iPads.
erase battle map. Genius. That's awesome.
Wait, it's not perfect. We need to do it again.
That's the point. It's just not perfect.
So,
I'm definitely putting this
OCD.
away, 'cause this is driving me.
But yeah, no, we're not going to take time
Nature
for
is
that.
not perfect. Get over it.
Okay, for shooting purposes, I'm going to be back here.
I've got my lightning sword. It shoots stuff.
We don't know where we are yet.
Yeah.
I'm right here. I put my guy here.
Make sure I don't fall.
Is that not how this
It's
is?
on your head.
Wait a second. No. Let's see who said you're on.
No, I mean it.
Oh.
So this is forest around the area. This is the clearing. Here's the dreaming pool itself. There's
Chug, chug, chug.
like
Where's
just
the
sort of
building?
a bench over here. The building is here. The Umber Hulks have just stumbled out through this
Is the
entryway.
tent around in the area? Or is
There's a tent.
See
What
if I
color
had-
are umber?
If we had that magic game that has the 3 fiery beasts.
I will just show you a picture when I get a.
Cats. This one?
Well, close enough.
Yeah, basically.
If I had
Um,
time,
That's one
I'd
of the
run and
things
get
that I
How
have.
many are there?
2.
Okay, we need to get a list of monsters.
And honestly, the way this map is drawn, I almost wonder if that is intended to be the tent, but it's real small. So,
You can
Well,
easily
it could
fit at
be-
least 2 guys in there.
Yeah, sure.
yeah. And there are some cobblestone walls
Does anybody need
and
dice?
an open gate here.
I have
that
this one.
is-
I'm good.
Daniel gave me one for Christmas.
And
Yeah, you'll
I'll
probably
just-
want
So far, it
damage
hasn't
I'll just
dice.
say
worked,
the tent
but
is under the cover of
when it
the
counts-
because
I
I'm
unload
not
the dice.
sure
I
there.
don't stack it.
You'll probably want
I mean-
damage dice though.
Huh? Oh, I have those in my bag.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I have my bag on the wrong side.
Crazy.
I got a little chocolate ammo tin. Looks like a little like ammo box. I'm dumping my dice into it. It's really funny. Chocolate 50 calibers, and you open it up, it's all these dice. Yes.
Chocolate calibers, crit you! Chocolate caliber, away!
The D20.
Yeah, so what you are seeing is 2 of these right now that are
Oh my,
running
okay.
out. They are pretty big. They're around, I'd say like 10 feet tall if they were standing up. They're pretty large.
That?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they take up 4 spaces each.
Rolling dice on my bed though.
Right?
Man, those guys are fat.
Yeah, they take up 4 spaces each, so I'm setting them at
Oh,
the
okay.
intersection of a.
Okay.
Oh, hold on.
Let's see.
Hold on.
I did.
I know.
4 spaces? Run
Go through my
over.
mind going, did I give all those away?
That's a little too big.
That's a
That's,
little, yeah, that's a
14
little
left
too
in my
big.
I was
head.
gonna say I have some models at home that work for me
gonna
really
say.
well.
yeah.
I still think it's funny how close I live.
That is funny.
Alright, so I need initiative again. You had 20
Yes.
and
Loki had 16.
16.
I had 7.
No.
No.
I don't play that game.
No,
So what was your initiative?
the roll was 8 and I have +4.
Okay, so
So
12. And
I had 12 as well.
alright.
Although I did roll a
Nice.
20 in my string of rolls.
I believe you have higher dex than he does for sure, so
Yeah.
we'll go first between the 2.
Let's see. Dexterity's +4, so 19.
Bootie's yelling at me. Turn me off. I'm trying.
What? Oh, your phone.
The battery's very low. Please charge.
Master, please, master.
Let me talk.
Okay, so I'm gonna sit right here behind the bench so I can stabilize and shoot.
Yeah.
You really want to be that close?
No, wait a second.
And
Why is everybody else over there?
Because I'm awesome.
Imagine this is where we were.
Yeah.
There we go.
Because he's gonna run, right?
I'm not that bad. I would say I'm not that bad of a shot, but we'll see.
We'll find out.
You roll a 1, I'm not doing
Natural 1. Roll damage anyway. Dang it!
right.
Who did I hit?
Yeah.
Your gun blew up. You hit yourself.
Yeah. Do I have a stat block for Diamara here?
See, that's where I want a low roll. 1 damage. Okay.
So I can keep track of. I mean, she actually, it doesn't change your place in initiative order. So Zafine goes first.
Okay, I would like to heal Lady, what's her name?
Diamara.
Diamara. I would like
Okay.
to do some healing hands on Diamara. I'll heal her for 10.
Okay.
You just get to choose?
Yeah, she does.
I have 50 discretionary healing points.
Freaking fantastic.
That is epic.
I remember last game we played, she had 1 point left. She's like, alright, who wants it? I'll take it. Okay. Bink.
Soothing. And
So
then,
much better.
Zafina, have this not. Okay.
does she seem fully healed, or is she still hurting?
But she seems to be in pretty good shape. She was not badly injured. Her men are much more injured than she was. She's,
Yeah.
Okay.
They couldn't handle the first fight.
Then I would like to go to one of her men and heal him, one of them for 20, whichever is closest to me.
Okay. Let's see. We probably should put more dice out there for soldiers.
And if it.
Well, yeah, Daniel has models for soldiers.
Oh.
I've got a couple dead guys too.
Well, yeah, you can
Not
put
intentionally.
one right there and one right there for whoever of us dies.
Let's see.
We could use doggery.
We can use her for DMI.
We'll just set one out there for now because you've healed one. The others are all in
There we go.
various
Wait,
states.
You have the female.
His arm disappeared. Chris is gonna call in
Oh.
just a little bit.
Sweet.
Hey,
He can watch the
he's
cartoon.
20 minutes past
Yeah.
his normal time.
Yeah.
He's doing good today.
Oh, there's his arm.
It is funny though, he calls right as we're about getting going.
Yeah.
He's got a knack for it.
Yeah, he'll just pop into the dream alongside you after that, I guess. So it's kind of like, oh,
Okay.
Can he pop up right here coming out
Be
of the
like,
building?
okay, roll initiative.
Guys, I don't know what's going on, but there's two things in front of me.
It's like a.
we'll just be like, hi Chris, roll initiative. Like,
Exactly.
now.
Right now, good.
Right now, if you roll a 0, you're dead.
So,
Oh, so much good.
yeah, so we just have one
Hopefully.
piece for a soldier right now. The others are all too hurt to really.
Do you want to have an arm or be a dwarf?
Huh?
Do you want to have him not have an arm or be a dwarf?
Not have an
There's
arm.
one
Why
soldier
not?
and Diamara, right?
Yeah, DMR is back there.
That's her. Absolutely.
Sorry.
But you need
I'm just having too much
There's
fun.
someone here.
What?
Someone here.
Okay, is that my 2 actions or?
That's the
Someone's
two
here?
action. That's the two things
We're
for
all
your
here.
regular action.
And then a bonus?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Do
would
you wanna
like
go-
to
Okay.
Like how he's
put up my feather fortress.
Okay. So it's now the Umber Hulk's turn.
Oh man.
Bump, bump.
Really?
Oh, I'm ready. This is gonna be great.
So, but they might be fighting themselves. They might not even be concerned with us yet.
What
is that? I'm not saying anything, but if we start shooting at them, that'll definitely get their attention.
Okay, first off, is my gun even loaded?
I immediately throw my
Should
axe.
be, but
You're done.
don't tell him that.
I'm gonna dream. Go.
That's a good idea. Get their attention.
So-
Okay. No.
If they tear themselves apart.
Wait, is this like Inception? So if one of us dies, we just wake up in somebody else's dream?
Or do we just die?
We don't know yet.
I don't know. But we know this is a dream.
It's true. Well, we think
Wait, do we have a top? Spin a bullet. Wait, why is it still going?
Dice.
Probably dream.
It's for real.
Real, bro.
Alright, so this one lashes out, attacking the other, slashing once with each of its claws at it, and then biting down on the other creature's neck with its mandibles, doing a pretty significant amount of damage. It looks like it.
I think we should let these things do their thing.
Is it more than 2 damage?
It is more than 2
He did
damage.
3
yes.
things, so probably.
Yeah, it is.
You won't know until it's done.
Like it deals like 34 damage with all that. So it's
Nice.
like
Go check.
But it's still alive.
yes.
Somebody bumped their head?
Long heads.
Oh, sorry.
And the other one, in response to that,
No, I was wondering if he was picking on me.
like it just immediately begins clawing at the ground
You bumped his head or
and
something.
burrows down into the solid rock,
Whoa.
Crap.
leaving
Oh dear.
a 5 foot wide, 8 foot high tunnel, and it moves. Let's see. It moves in this direction.
Can we see it like
You-
tunneling Bugs Bunny style?
You can't see where it is, but you can hear the sound. It's pretty
Okay.
nearby, so you can hear the scraping against stone. And
Through stone.
yes, Loki's turn.
Oh my gosh, okay.
I'm working on my creepy sounds. It's great.
Loki's probably gonna fly to a tree and hide.
That's
You guys
not
do-
Loki.
Well, it doesn't want to get singed again after somebody's little experiment.
Loki's just gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. And that will make it Semaeus' turn.
I'll get in trouble if I do what I normally would do.
Not necessarily, because I mean the other creature is gone.
And he doesn't have anything to fight now, so if he's going crazy and needs something to fight, he's either gonna follow him or come
So
to
I'm
us.
allowed to shoot?
You're your own character, man. Roll your play.
You do you, bro.
Okay, I want to get shoved back in the bag
We're all gonna
again.
yell at you afterwards, but
We might do that. Roll your play.
that's half the fun of the game is you don't know what's
Right?
gonna happen next.
No, see, I was thinking about taking a round to try and aim a shot.
Yeah.
Would that give me any bonuses, or?
You could, like, you get, with your attack action, you get 2 shots.
Okay.
Like, taking a full round to aim wouldn't really grant you an advantage here. It's just...
He's thrashing about.
We don't
Yeah,
just make fun of you.
it's moving very erratically. It doesn't, like, it's very
You
hard to
can-
predict its
You
movements.
can hold it until it like comes at us or something.
Yeah, you could
know?
ready an action for a certain condition, like, and just say, like, I will attack as soon as it does X thing, but...
So, I guess that's what I'd like to do. I want to ready an action.
Okay.
So basically, if he notices us, any of the people, and starts coming towards us, that's when I want to shoot.
Okay.
Good move.
Cool. Well done.
Is that good?
Yeah.
I was
No
ready.
back
I was
time?
ready for you to just open fire, man.
Yeah.
I was too. I'm like, Space is just gonna have at it now.
Okay, I may have learned from
Oh
the
yeah.
owlbear.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got shoved in a bag with the shovels.
Like it is.
And I keep losing the arguments.
Sorry. Start chucking grenades like you would.
I don't have grenades
I'm
yet.
just saying.
I will have grenades, but I don't have them yet.
That's a terrifying yet.
Yeah.
Well, it's when David allows me to purchase said items.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. Okay. So
I think you've already been engaged in crafting some bombs.
Yeah.
Oh, I have?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff has happened.
Yes.
Well, see, I wanted to get the oil flasks, and then you get the primer on top, so you throw it. And
Like
it goes.
Molotovs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that allowed?
Yeah, you could do that. I think you actually have
school.
some kinds of flammable items in your inventory. And
Explosive items.
Well, yeah, I have a gun.
So
Yeah.
is that we said it was a bench, right? Not a tent.
that's a bench. Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I was like, I'm gonna run over the tent and look inside.
That's a small
It's a
tent.
bench. I'm gonna look inside. Oh, no, it doesn't.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
It's
You
like,
look inside the tent and it ends up being a bench.
yeah.
Perception is terrible. Okay.
It's just kind of like a nondescript, roughly carved stone bench.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm gonna sit 25 there. And I'm gonna hold my attack for now because I'm pretty sure he's gonna come after me because I'm the front runner. So I'm gonna hold until he comes close enough to strike.
I
Are
guess
you
I
going to rage?
David, I didn't set
Yeah.
up for that. My guy should have moved to a
Well,
position
now that
where
I've
he could
moved over, I'm
actually
like, okay,
get
I'm
a
gonna
shot.
rage
Yeah, go
and
ahead.
wait.
So he probably would have snuck by them.
Oh, right, because if you don't attack for a turn,
If I don't
So
attack
come
or take
over to
damage,
here.
I lose my rage.
Okay, okay.
So, and I can only use rage 3 times in a short rest. Long rest. Ooh. So, I'm gonna run over to the bench. I'm gonna really get angry at the bench and wait. Raging, this bench is awesome! Hopefully it comes after
You
me.
can even warm up with your siege maul because it's all it's
Do damage to it.
You're attracting its attention on purpose.
Yeah, pretty much.
You guys would have been upset with me for shooting it.
I didn't say that. I was like I said, I was fully ready for you to start shooting. I was prepped.
We're
I'm like,
in a
hey,
battle
shoot.
map. We're gonna
Everyone's
be
gonna come. I'm
shooting
gonna jump in front,
something,
so-
but
Yeah.
We were ready.
You guys are
Right,
getting
so
used to me now.
You're
Yes.
also holding your action.
Yeah, until he
Okay.
comes at me because I figured.
All right. It is Diamara's turn. Who do we have as her? Which one is?
Spiky.
Okay. So she is.
I'm surprised that printed so well.
It printed fantastically well.
Did you have to do fine detail on that one?
Oh yeah, 0.06 millimeters.
What's the lowest it
This
goes?
is pretty much what it did. I was like,
She is.
comfortably, this goes to 0.06. I can handle that.
She's gonna come over here
Oh, come on.
and also ready an attack in case something comes this way.
I know, but my line of fire.
Yeah, she can.
Yeah, easy.
Thank you, Theo.
She can kind of stay in that area so that she's a little out of your way. She would.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
we've had some bad experiences. I don't want to kill a character.
Whatever. Front runner
Yeah.
Upper Hulk is gonna come up, pop up behind you anyway. So
yeah.
Yeah,
Friendly
so-
fire is off, right?
Yeah.
only if
So
you're
she
all
readies
higher.
an attack.
Yeah.
And it's Naren's turn.
I'm just gonna scoot just to make sure I have a shot, and I'm gonna hold my action until one of them comes at us aggressively.
Okay.
That page is upside down.
I have a feeling that we're all about to get attacked by something else.
It's gonna be great.
No.
All right, and the
See,
the
fact
soldier
I'm
that has
crazy
been
is
healed.
probably the mind
Dreams look right.
The soldier that has been healed moves forward a little bit and just kind of everybody's readying actions. Nobody's really wanting to get close enough to these things. And that brings it back to Zephine's
That's
turn.
not Chris, that's Heidi.
Roll for initiative!
Yes.
Roll for initiative before you die.
So he can.
What?
Yeah.
Doorbell. Just kidding. Hello.
I'm the only one in picture. It's
know,
only
right?
halfway over here.
Okay, hold on. I don't know what's happening.
You have a wide angle?
Ah,
There we go. That's better.
But I'm gonna hang out with that family. I'm a family person.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you're
good.
fine.
That's cool.
Family's more important than the Emerald Wing.
That's okay, Daniel.
19 initiative.
19 for
Nice.
Chris.
Are you guys actually playing with us?
Excellent.
Heidi's
I can
not,
check some minis
but Chris is.
Sweet.
All right, so
Wait, but we can see Heidi, but not
yeah.
Chris.
first Zephine's turn again.
Okay.
So
All right. So we saw the two soldiers. Are there any others that seem conscious?
This is
they're all. Most of them are at least conscious. There's only one that appears to be out.
Okay.
But they're all, except the one that you already healed, they're all in pretty bad shape and don't look like they can.
Too much. Yeah.
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 He's missing his arm.
Your arm's off.
You only
No,
did 20
intentionally, I
points.
promise.
Yeah.
Um.
It's only a flesh wound.
I've got a fancy cape. Who cares?
I'll just. I think that I'm gonna hang back here and see what happens. I'm not sure what they're doing, but it's pretty irregular. So I'm hanging back to
I should have
observe.
moved way forward. That's okay.
And the patient defense, is that something that I do to prepare for the in between? I'm trying to remember.
Patient defense?
Yes, I can. As a bonus action, take one dodge action.
Mhm.
Is that okay? So
The
I'll take the dodge action then, just in case. So yeah.
the dodge action just means that anybody attacking you for the next turn has disadvantage on their attacks.
Yeah.
So,
I'll do that.
all right.
Music.
It is now the Umber Hulk's turn again.
Conveniently timed,
I know.
too.
Mulan is the theme song for this game.
We should do this every time.
This one burrows forward and bursts out of the ground,
Yes!
attacking both Tamati and this soldier
that's
here.
fine.
Finally bringing blood.
Huh?
That flags my action.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and.
This is gonna be like the simultaneous
I'm gonna-
craziness
You
going
But
have-
that won't flag my action because he's not in line of sight, right?
He technically
He'd
could.
be in line of sight.
Yeah, he would.
This is a low. Like the
Okay.
pool is low. It is. You'd still be able to see it over there, and they're pretty big. So it's.
So whose initiative goes first for their action?
You all technically it takes place at the same time, so we won't worry
They
too
say,
much.
"Oh,
about
it's
it.
getting them."
It's going to be the
Yeah.
worst. I'll
It's
tell you
just
what.
like-
It's like,
It's like you fire off 2 shots,
Well, that
you fire
happened.
off 2 bolts, you
I
like
swing like a madman.
That's what I was going to do, actually, so.
Kill it with fire! I
Yeah,
assume.
Yeah.
It's a freaking spider horse, man.
Okay. So let's see. What do I do for it to hit?
Roll your d20 first.
13?
13 plus.
Plus, what are you attacking with?
Well, it's my musket, the
Okay,
sharpshooter.
So you
ability.
should have a
plus
2-hit
whatever
bonus.
to attack.
The musket it is reload 1. So like you won't get 2 attacks. You would use your second attack to reload it.
Okay, oh, you're saying so I'd use the pepper box instead to get my 2 attacks?
Yeah, if you want to attack twice, then
Okay.
because the pepper box you can fire, I believe, 6 times
6 times.
before you have to reload.
Nice.
Okay, so a 13 for the first shot.
Plus your bonus.
Yeah, plus the 2, and then a 10. So 15 and 10.
Unfortunately, those both miss. So
Okay.
you're still
to hit.
you're still kind of trying to sight in on it because it just burst out of the ground, and you're just kind of trying to react, and your shots just go a little wide. The first shot comes fairly close to it, but it's moving so erratically that it's hard for you to catch it.
That's a 25 for the first one.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And 23 for the second one.
Both hit.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
Bring it down.
Roll your damage.
That is 8 force damage for the first one.
Okay.
And 14 for the second one.
Nice.
Nice. Yes. Well done.
All right. So you catch it very solidly with both of your bolts of crackling energy that take it pretty cleanly in the chest and push it aside a little bit.
Yes.
It kind of gives this sound, and like it is still so focused on Tamati though, and it is like Tamati on this soldier, and your attacks now.
Boy attacks! Oh yes! Let's see, so with my siege maul, do I want to throw that one?
Oh, hey.
18 on the first one?
Just hits.
Yes!
It's actually a +3 on those.
You still wouldn't have gotten to 18, but
Yeah. Well, no, if I'd use my
That
regular
one
one,
missed.
it's
Okay.
+8.
It was on a 19 and then
oh,
rolled to a 3.
were you doing?
No, I was doing the sharpshooter because I thought
Okay.
that was the better attack. But no, I'm saying that.
Sharpshooter is more damage, I believe.
Yes, it
But
is.
it is a lower attack bonus, so you are a little more likely to miss, but you'll deal more damage if you hit it.
It's a lot more damage.
A big chunk,
Yeah, oh yeah.
like
Hi,
10 more
Chris.
damage.
Yo, yeah.
It's worth it.
So what
Last
I
time
missed?
we're
We're
attacking
about to
Umber
die.
Hulks.
Yeah,
I didn't shoot
the Umber
first.
Hulks are coming.
I
my
didn't
second
shoot
one
first.
Hey, if we die, there's no repercussions.
Right.
Well, we don't know that for sure. We may go mentally insane.
Right.
I missed the number Hulk.
David's still the DM, so we don't know for sure.
Yeah.
This might be real.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one hit.
the real life?
So 2d6 plus 5. It's gonna be 11 points of damage for the first one, and I missed the second one.
Alright.
See, that's my favorite. It's like 17 seas balls. Poof. 2d6 plus 5.
Yeah.
It adds it all
so-
up for me.
Yeah, so your first blow catches it and it cracks some of this chitinous shell on the chest, and there's a little bit of like it's leaking a little now. Like you got some
Oh.
bug, you got
No
some
wonder I
bug
missed the
juice.
second time.
And
They
it,
clean that up.
yeah, it
Where's Riker? Oh, he's on the couch.
yeah, you yeah, so you have another attack still.
He's gonna
I
stay. I'm gonna
missed the
take
second
them.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled for both and then missed.
So this one's
Alright.
bedtime is at 9.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was good to see you, Heather.
leave it too?
I gotta help her get the kids out, but then I'm gonna be right back over here.
Okay.
Okay, I was gonna say is Sameas just gonna like pop out of existence?
How
just
dare
as
you
he's, like-
freaking owlbear this again? I'm gonna be terrified of Umber Hulks now.
I pay my way for this stuff.
I knew it.
Alright, so yeah, and this soldier also gets an attack because it had also readied an attack.
Yes.
Oh, soldier man.
Diamaro's nowhere near it, so her readied attack is not triggered.
I'm still right.
No. yeah,
Well, he's missing his arm.
like,
so-
yeah, the soldier, like, he tries to swing his sword, he's still in a bit of a state of shock, he nearly stumbles into the dreaming pool with that, and he just barely catches himself on the rim and steadies himself. Okay, so,
I'm gonna take some
and
damage. Right. See, look at my driver's thing.
okay, so the Umber Hulk bites that soldier in half. And he's- it's like it lashes out with its mandibles, and he's just like done. That is,
Seen that in a long time.
Did you see any of that, Chris?
Reports of healing down the tube.
yeah. Misses you with one attack. It lashes out at you with its claws and misses the first time. And what's your AC?
17.
Yeah, I thought that was fine.
Then it hits you with the second claw attack, dealing.
It's a scratch.
Yeah.
Raging is demolished in half anyway.
9 slashing damage reduced by half because you're raging. And that's that one.
4. Reduced down.
I think we round down. I think we
Two
round
minus
down.
4.
And
I'm now at 76 hit points.
Oh, you poor baby.
alright, this one lurches forward over to here and gets into Diamara's range, triggering her attack. She hits it with her first swing, misses with the second, dealing a big 6 slashing damage. As she,
6 is 6, man.
yeah, her sword kind of skitters across its chitinous armor a little bit, and but does manage to sink in a little, deal a bit of damage. And it then attacks her. It
And you listen to her.
hits her with its first attack, misses with the second, misses with the third, so it only hits her with one attack, but it catches her in its mandibles with the one attack it hits with. And,
Okay.
it deals
The half making.
That's good.
Well, it's
Put
all-
those out. Yeah, everything else is more
Pretty solid.
solid. Yeah.
it deals a solid chunk of damage to her. It beneath the strength of its mandibles, you see her armor bend inward a little bit in spots where it is
Not me. It's not me.
where it's biting down on her, and she just kind of like tries to swing at it again, but can't really get anything off right now. And now it is Jasu's turn. Jasu pops into existence. And,
Welcome to the party!
None of you were surprised by this because all of a sudden he's been here for weeks. Like, he's been with you the whole time. Like, he just...
Just part of the fray.
Okay, all I'm gonna say is bad mojo. Hey, you've been. Wait.
Hey, could you guys tilt the screen a little bit?
Oh yeah, it's sliding.
I am going to
Okay, let me see.
roll a couple of things to
Oh
see
gosh.
where he appears. Do we have any kind of figure we can use for Jasu here?
Yeah, we got this one.
Alright, so Jasu,
Is that better, Chris?
Yeah, that's a lot better, thank
this is
you.
interesting. Jasu pops into existence standing on the wall of the dreaming pool, and
Yeah.
make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Slippery.
Roll high. Roll high, Chris.
If you don't, we won't
We'll
think too
laugh.
badly at you.
As Jesu dies.
Falls into the dreaming pool and goes mad.
Just appears over the center of it. And
No,
just,
we're not touching it. Okay?
yeah.
It's like the constant rotation.
Okay.
It's getting faster and faster.
Okay, let's see. D20s.
Okay, Riker, I'm playing a game, okay? My turn's almost here, and then I gotta see if I can shoot and hit some stuff.
19.
19.
Okay, so you manage to steady yourself and not fall into the dreaming pool, and pretty much immediately get your balance so that you feel comfortable here. You don't feel like you're at any risk of falling in.
Riker.
Nice. Yeah, I have +7 on my dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Dex
Very
is,
nice.
Dex is good for you. You're a monk. You have lots of
Are you
dex.
watching the show?
Good.
So,
Okay, so I'm on top of a wall, right?
Yes.
yeah, it's a
It's not very
roll.
tall.
Right. I wasn't touching. I was not touching anything.
It's a good thing your character saved because that was awesome.
Perfect.
And you failed your dexterity.
Yeah, you're on a low wall. It is the wall that is containing this pool. It is only about 3 or 4 feet tall. It's not very.
Nice.
Okay. So, how far away are these lumber hulks?
You are about 15 to 20 feet from either of them.
Okay, are those dice lumber hulks?
Yes. They take up 4
Okay.
squares.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's the 4 squares around the dice.
Technically, you're only about 10 feet from either of them. So.
okay. So...
That's where Whisper went.
Yeah, right?
I think since I don't. Hey David,
Yes.
do I have enough movement to get to this? Yes, that's a baby man. So okay, so that thing I'm staying on top of is about 3 or 4 feet tall, right?
About 3 feet tall, yeah.
Okay, so would I be able to run to the side of one of them and shoot my lightning so it would hit both of them? Or
I think
or
you'd be
is
able
it-
to. You'd be able to make it that far, yeah.
Just turn around, do a
Bring out
handstand.
the lightning ball.
Okay. How much would that cost to get on?
It depends on which side you want to be on. If you want to be on this side, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Either way, I'd say it'd
30,
get.
35, 40?
If you go this way, it'd take you about 25 feet of movement to get to a position
Okay.
where you'd be.
Okay, cool. I'll do that, and then I'll spend a key point and run like heck after I shoot.
Okay.
Okay, so
So I can hit both of them?
Well, he can because they're 4
It's 4
squares
squares.
each. So.
Oh, right. Yep.
So yeah, he's got plenty of room.
Yeah, that's right.
So let's see. They make what saving throw? It's a dexterity, right?
I know I do a dex saving throw.
Yeah, they do too, I believe, but you do to see if you avoid the
You
little.
and your fantastic lightning orb.
17, so yeah.
DC 17?
Oh, my DC 17, yeah.
Okay, DC 17.
But my dex roll is 17 plus 7, so like I'm
17
only
plus
take 5
7.
damage.
Holy crap.
They both fail their saving throws.
Roll for
Okay, ready
damage.
for this? The lightning orb.
Holy. he's got it pre-programmed in with a thunderstorm.
Okay, 29 damage.
Whoa! Curse you all.
Or
Every time I think I'm doing great, I'm like, yeah, I got 11 hit points. 29.
The highest I
course.
can do is 48, but
Then there was the other
gone,
night.
I've never gone past 35.
The last time we played, man, that was, I did what, 80 points of damage?
Oh,
That round?
yeah.
It was glorious to the one character. It was like, smash, 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 smash. Yeah, I was raging. I did a great weapons master.
All right.
Avalanche.
So
Really quick.
this one, your lightning bolt just fires into the hole that had been opened up by your siege maul, and it kind of like is electrocuted and.
obliterated.
Yeah.
It
Did I ever get the extra gold from that wine that we stole?
Nobody has
We
tried to
haven't
sell
humped it
that
yet.
anywhere.
They're
yet.
still in power, so if we try to sell it, they'll know it's us, and then they'll come after us. So we're patiently waiting.
Not
thought
that I
I had
haven't already
contact
tried to
with
come
them.
after
Well,
us.
That's true.
You can sell it in a different location as well, but
Sure.
like nobody's made the effort to try
Yeah.
to find a
I
buyer
thought we
because
were just waiting
expensive
to get to a
wines you
bigger
have to
city
find
to
a
sell 'em.
specific.
That's probably what it was. Waiting to a bigger city. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like to little Tannin Hall or whatever.
Whatever, man. I'm sitting there going, no, you can't sell this. This is too good to drink. I mean, to sell.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So this one
You can't have any. You're too young.
This one definitely is shocked by it, but the other one, having already had its armor partially cracked, it's just completely fried,
Males,
balls smoking to the ground.
Yeah, got all the way into the squishy parts.
Yeah.
I lean down, slice off one of the lightning struck parts, and like,
Yeah, it's a cute joke.
Wait, where's the sauce? Barbecue.
So,
lightly.
is that your turn? Do you have other plans still?
I'm guessing I don't want to be standing right next to one.
Probably not.
Okay.
But these suckers
So,
can
how much-
move, so
How much movement do I have left?
you did 25 on the last one. So
Yeah.
what's your movement speed?
40.
If you move out of his
Yeah,
range,
about
though, he
another
gets an
15.
opportunity attack.
Unless you.
Well, I'm going to spend a key point in run.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
So you got about 15.
To take the disengage action. So.
Gotcha.
Is it worth to only move 15 feet? Because am I still in its...
I don't think it'll matter if you move or not.
Well, it could.
It just depends on if it's preoccupied with,
Right, it depends
with
where it
Demara,
Yeah, if it gets focused enough on you, it will move to you. If it is focused on somebody else, it will probably not bother you. You're not really sure, but
You didn't deal enough
They
damage
are-
for it.
these
So.
Umber Hulks, something is very wrong with them. They're not acting right. Like
They're
they're.
attacking each other and
Oh,
going crazy.
there are also Drow and a Mind Flayer somewhere, too.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
You missed a couple
Let's
things
just
at the
fill you
top.
in all the
Now
way
that you're up to speed.
while we're thinking about it.
Yeah.
He's
Okay,
going to break.
well...
Are you supposed to drag that?
Do we know what their attack range is, David?
You're not sure, but they're not mobile enough that you think they would be able to hit you if you got outside of the 5-foot range that is typical there.
Okay, I'm going to spend a key point and run 15 feet towards the group.
Okay.
Towards us.
Towards me, towards this direction.
Go.
So he's gonna be right in front of me then.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Move back there.
And he wouldn't cause you any cover trouble because you still have clear shot to the bulk of the creature.
It's a big creature.
Yeah. It makes it Loki's turn if Loki actually wants to do anything.
Yes.
Striker?
Loki. I should get a die for Loki. Let's use this one.
No, it's not.
20, 25, and he's gonna take the help action and just kind of fly around and try to distract it.
Okay.
Oh.
Now it is Samaeus' turn. And Samaeus, you are able to see the Umber Hulk's eyes. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, come on. Oh, just me, right?
Up to this point, none of you have been close enough and able to see its eyes clearly at the start of your turn, so none of you have had to. That's
Charisma,
not
right?
good.
What's your charisma?
Oh no!
0.
That's a 4.
Person.
That's a
Alright.
4.
Roll a d8 for me.
Man, for being a dragonborn,
Prince.
yeah, prince.
Wait, is that good or bad that I rolled low on that one?
It's like that is to determine what you do in this turn. And on a 1, you do nothing. You just kind of stand there dumbfounded and do not act this turn. You are kind of like something about the Umber Hulk's eyes like shakes you. Your mind goes blank for a second, and you're just trying to like, wait, what was I doing?
Forged.
It still affects you.
You still got a brain.
Yeah, you think.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nobody's dug in that far.
Yeah.
Earwax comes out just fine.
Actually, I'm gonna
Yeah,
switch that one out.
You can
Dragonborn
argue
royalty
with a
has 0
sentient shovel. You can have your brain scrambled.
Fine.
So,
I could give you some things.
everybody else make a perception check, real quick.
I'm good at those.
I am terrible at those.
Let me
Especially when I roll as bad as I do.
perception.
So apparently I needed that charisma book.
25.
Okay. So you notice this. You notice Samaeus like hold out his gun to fire and then like just kind of shake his head and look sort of confused as a robot can look. Like, you know.
I'm raging. I don't see anything.
He goes like this.
Yeah, like
Like,
you,
wait a minute.
you catch his hesitation. You see that he was looking into the Umber Hulk's eyes, and you are probably able to extrapolate that.
Guys, don't look it in the eyes.
Roll.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
Guys, don't look it in the eyes.
Yeah.
Make sure Chris can hear that.
Right.
And
It's eyes.
Stage whisper.
all right.
Don't look at his eyes.
Now it's Tamati's turn.
Oh, excellent. Let's see. So, what I think would be really fun is okay, because I don't think I have enough for a full like run around the pool.
So we need an 18 to hit this, right?
Going through the water will
Something
probably
like
slow you
get an
down.
8.
running
Or higher.
and jumping
I'm fine.
over the water and landing on top of the Umber Hulk.
You can do that with an athletics check.
Yes.
Jump.
I don't know if I want to because these rolls have been terrible.
Wait, how much life do these things have?
They're pretty sturdy. You're not sure exactly how much, but they're pretty
Whatever.
sturdy.
Yeah.
It's a dream, right? Let's do it. So we go 1, 2, 3, like jump across and hopefully land
Yeah, what's
somewhere through there.
make
So,
your athletics check.
yeah.
Tell me what you get.
Come on. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Where's my athletics?
Athletics is
You have a
right
great
there.
athletics.
11. Oh my
11.
god.
Yeah, you're
That's a 26.
yeah. Nice.
Swoosh!
Yes. Yes.
Just gonna bury that
All right, I'm going to give you advantage on your attacks against it because you are like coming in and
I imagine like doing
it's
it like
it's not
anime
looking in
style
your
where
direction,
you like
so you
kick
don't
your
really
legs
have to
out
avert your
too.
eyes.
That's what I was
either.
really hoping for. I mean, that's why I was, yeah.
Because if you had to avert
Really
your eyes,
hoping
then
that
you
you
would
were
have
just-
disadvantage and it would cancel out.
And I
just do a
have.
roll.
Okay, so first attack. With advantage.
It's on fire.
It's on fire! Let's see, that's a 10. Plus my 8, so 18. And
Oh, no,
second one
that's kinda-
is... Man, these dice are terrible!
Oh, that's
It's
on the
11
game they're
plus 8,
playing
so
over there.
19. So...
You still got it. You still got it.
Yeah.
Jack, yeah. Okay, so first hit.
No.
Did you
It's
did
on
you
the game
consider
they're playing
having
on the
advantage?
iPad.
Or-
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I have,
Okay.
I have
Nice.
got my 2.
Yeah.
So that's a 15 for the first hit.
Nice.
And...
That's such a fun animation.
12 for the next hit.
Awesome.
I know. Yeah.
Okay, guys, do I go big or just roll for the
Go big or go
shot?
home,
Alright, so
dude.
Tamati
Everyone's gonna die, so...
charges up to the edge of the dreaming pool and just puts a knee up and launches himself across to this and just smashes down his siege maul into
I'm glad you did that. You didn't trip in.
and
I'm really glad I didn't
with such force that you actually drive it back a little bit.
I think it's more
Wait,
confused than
wait.
anything else right now.
And
What do you got? No.
It goes back to the fact that
Yeah.
if he leaves my sphere, then it counts. But if
Oh, that's not what I was.
You already got the attack.
Yeah,
But I'm
and
gonna mention it for the next person.
it smashes into a tree trunk on the other side, taking some damage from it as it just its bulk smashes the tree. It's a tree probably about this thick too,
Yes.
so the tree just kind of crack, almost like a crack of thunder.
this thick, Chris, this thick. it's like an 8-inch tree. Gone.
And it's now
Now I avert my gaze.
It's
Bonus action.
it's now Diamara's turn. She's looking away. And she
That way, right?
Yeah, she.
Does she get help
comes in.
from Loki?
Technically he would have.
I would have, but I'm just like, ah!
So.
Dang it.
Do you guys know
That's
Full Metal
fine.
Alchemist?
Mhm.
Brotherhood?
I haven't watched Brotherhood yet.
You
I
need
really
to get around
need to.
to it.
Never mind.
Yeah.
It ruins the whole point. Because I can't tell you. I can't tell you guys. It
With your
ruins.
feet and stick them on your head.
Okay, so I was about to say, Diamara, since she is averting her eyes, rolls with disadvantage on her first attack, and the first roll was a natural 1. She misses that.
Yeah, that's painful.
Did she stab herself?
No, she stabs Tamati.
You scared her.
Who's that?
You scared her really bad.
What of them?
You're still raging though.
She catches you for what would be 8 damage. For you, it'll be 4. So, since you're raging right now, and
72.
she goes again, and
I'm sitting there going, I pushed the overhook away. What the heck?
yeah, she
She was going to stab, and Stabby Stab got you instead.
Yeah, she tries again, bringing it back the other way, and just misses. And that makes it Rin's turn again.
Okay. I assume do I have to look away from where I am? Or can I not see?
You have to avert your eyes,
Okay.
or you will risk
Okay. Do I use a D6?
Just do it.
I don't think I
Just
use the
do
D6. I have to switch up my Loki die again.
In fairness, it's a charisma saving throw to resist it,
That's-
which you're real good at. So.
I am real good at those.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
25 to my 7.
I'm gonna just do that.
Okay.
Charisma.
Wait, so
Yes.
if I
Make
closes
a
his
charisma
eyes,
Because looking away, you give yourself disadvantage. So
Yeah.
you
I'll
can-
take the.
Just take the advantage and the chance of failing.
That's 22.
Yeah, you got it. So you
I'm real good at those.
Yeah.
what would
Yeah,
disadvantage
so
be for my guy?
you feel just at the edges
You
of your
rolled
mind
twice and
this
take the
sort
lower
of
one.
strange sensation, but you're able to brush it away.
Okay. I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Close my eyes and shoot.
I have a clear shot.
Yes,
Okay.
you are able to.
I was going to say,
Nice little gap there.
Yes.
this is a
26.
straight diagonal line. There's nobody in front of you. That's pretty good.
That was
Yeah.
16.
That's a
So
hit.
26. That is 21.
Also a hit.
Yeah.
D10. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
12 for the first one.
Okay.
Nice.
and 9 force for the second one.
Alright. It is looking so terrible. It is barely clinging to life at this point.
Yes! Well done. Well
Brings us back around to Zafine's turn.
Okay,
Hi,
so
Jesse. How are you? Good.
I'm averting my eyes, but I'm going to run through here and try and come behind it.
Okay.
So that I don't have to worry about its eyes.
Are you gonna try and leak the pool? Like,
No, I'm just going to come through here.
Oh,
I actually
okay.
can't,
Oh,
but
yes.
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, is that
Yeah, that
good?
would put you in range.
Okay. Will that be out of eyesight?
It's facing this way,
That way.
so yeah.
Perfect. And I will do my short sword attack. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay. 12 to hit misses, right?
That's a miss, yeah.
Okay. Try again. Blather. Don't hit that one either.
Yeah.
Open your eyes, you're behind it.
My eyes are open. What are you talking about?
I can't tell, my eyes are closed.
Yeah.
Open your eyes. I am opening yours.
So you thrust with your short sword a couple of times and just don't manage to find any purchase. It kind of like lands too squarely on the intact pieces of its armor. And
Okay. Then I'll do a martial arts attack and try and get one more hit
okay.
for my bonus. Ah!
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, that
Right? Yeah.
is the microphone on that one?
Yeah, after your short sword attempts, you just try to do a palm thrust, and it's moving so strangely that it kind of just jerks awkwardly to one side, and so now it is its turn,
oh man.
and it is.
Gets to get choppied.
I'm using the end of my siege model, like,
Just kind of keeping it up there.
it's like, where's this, like a pinata? I just gotta find out where it's at before I can get it.
Yeah, it is going to try to attack both Diamara and Zafine because you're the closest to it.
Okay.
That's right, because I pushed it away.
I've got my
Pay
head
no
down.
mind to the big black bird flying around.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pay attention to my peripheral, looking at the ground.
Yeah. It hits Diamara and she looks on the borders of death. Like she is in terrible shape.
Yeah.
Well, she stabbed herself and Tamari.
It swings at her again, misses this time, and swings at Zafine. And that's going to be a hit.
Oh,
So that'll be...
Piece of cake, you got a 44.
Yes. Take 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
Why do I have a feeling she's on their
We're
side?
doing, oh wait, you're not raging.
Oh, right.
Okay. Now, that makes it Jasu's turn.
What a bug.
Can I do what Shara tried to do and like run behind?
Can you do what?
What I did. Run behind him.
Yeah, you could do that safely. You have the speed to get around.
Which is the one that's like really, really hurt?
Diamara is really hurt right now.
Yeah.
What is one of the Umber Hulks really hurt? Or
What was that?
I missed that one.
are one of the Umber Hulks really damaged or no?
One of
Yeah.
them's
This is the only
dead.
one left.
This is the one that's left, and it is barely holding itself together. It has.
Okay.
Go clean it up.
Don't look in its eyes.
Don't.
Okay, so can I run to inside so I'm not looking at the sides?
Same thing. So wherever behind it is, like in the
Yeah.
trees or something.
So it's kind of.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you want to
can.
go in the trees?
Either way you go, you have the speed to get to the other side without an issue.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yep, and then I'm going to attack with my bow staff.
Go
Or
fast.
staff, whatever.
Oh, snap.
Or quarter.
So 20.
That looks like a door.
Okay. That is 14 plus
Rolled a 14. You jerk.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
That'll hit.
That'll do it.
That
Good
hits.
job.
Roll damage.
You don't need to roll damage. You
Oh.
can't not kill it.
You always take my kills! God.
It has so little.
It's got
so
2 hit
little
points
HP.
left, but here comes to choose.
Yeah, so,
I killed a number of them.
Look what I did.
Suck on that.
yeah, so Jisoo just like drives the point of his bow staff into the creature's mouth and it falls over. It can't handle anymore. It is done.
Yeah.
Now the bad
Yeah.
stuff comes.
Well, no, now we need to take care of the chick that's been trying to kill us this whole time.
No, that's not.
She's trying to kill me. It's because both of our eyes are
Do we see the one lady who's trying to kill us, or?
Is
No,
Mace
that's-
still acting funny?
It's the only bad stuff on the board.
Or is he better now that...
No, he's
She
better
She
now.
accidentally
He's,
stabbed me
I
because
oiled my pants.
she missed.
Look,
Yeah,
you flies
you're-
back to me.
Your memory of the fight is a little scrambled. You're not very clear on what just happened. You see there are a couple of dead Umber Hulks around. You kind of vaguely remember a fight breaking out, but your mind is a little mixed up.
I didn't wake up though from the dream.
No,
Not yet.
you're still here. So, Diamara leans on her sword. She's clearly not doing so well.
I'm
but she,
gonna run over to this guy and cast Spare the Dying.
He's in
Is he-
half. There are two
no.
halves.
Say,
There
Wait,
is- there is no
you can
spare
still
dying.
cast it though.
Just push them together.
I'm like,
Hope.
I'm like, no, there's no spare to
Yeah.
dying to be had for him.
Okay.
Wait, what about
He
Resident
died
Evil?
instantly.
I give her another. How much did she take before?
10.
10? She took 10?
You gave her 10.
gave
No,
her
no,
10.
no. I mean,
You gave...
How much
How did-
damage did she take?
how much damage did she take?
You got her back to full, and she took 36 of her 37 hit points. So
Ooh, okay.
That was a mean
I'm gonna
attack.
come over and give
well,
her.
that was across 2 attacks.
That's
so
true.
she,
That's true.
I'm gonna come over to
the first time it
and
crunched her on the.
yeah, give her another 10 healing and say, "Let us take care of this. You hold the back lines."
Yeah, she leans, like, even with the help of the healing, she is still looking
hurt.
rough and hurt, and she is still leaning on her sword. But she says, "Thank you. The vault's memories have been unbound. So if you know anything about the Vault of Dreaming here, that they keep memories of countless pilgrims that have come to visit here and to store their memories. Those
Well, the
memories are
orc
now
I-
flying wild throughout the whole sanctuary. They're possessing those who are too weak-willed." And she says,
Oh, dang it.
and she's like, "You have to venture inside. If there are any undamaged dream jars, you have to save them. They're very valuable, both in terms of monetary value and of value to." She said, she says, "My soldiers and I will try to put out the flames from out here. That's as much as we can do. But I said we haven't been inside. None of us are affected by this mind fog. But be wary."
Thank you for the warning. We will.
There's so much trouble.
I gotta go back to the bag of holding so I don't get.
I just see Samias like walking over the bag of holding, trying to put himself in.
He's just like starting to climb in.
Like step on the back.
If I gotta stay out here, so do you.
That's right.
Can't breathe in there, so I'm staying.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be great. Especially because my.
So are we going in then?
Yeah, I cast Sanctuary on myself.
And then I'm gonna reload my pepper box.
That's a good
So,
plan.
summarize what's
Can I
going
use 2
on.
pepper boxes?
Okay,
You
so
only have built
the
one at the
dream
moment,
pool
but,
is
When I
rumored to
built
like
You could probably
absorb
dual wield.
the
I'm not sure how we do that.
Dream jars have been breaking and they are creating a fog that will possess people. We're trying to get the intact jars and not get possessed. And probably not die from a mind flare
yeah.
And hopefully try to put the fire out.
at some point.
Like that.
Yeah. Fire is also an issue.
Yeah.
Nah, not for my guy.
Whole lot of bad.
You can melt.
Yeah, at high temperatures,
Like,
but
you're made out of wood and metal.
What?
I think it's like that's how Warforged work. So.
nice wood? Like we're
It's-
talking like ebony
It's
or
fine wood, yes,
Pine.
but it's.
I'm not naughty pine.
Okay. Getting the pine changed out for some real stuff. We'll go with mahogany. It sounds
It
better.
is fine wood, but no less flammable.
Chopping down the trees, like replacing.
Oh, if we find like patches of the fire that are like really small, like small campfire size, I can put them out with
Oh,
prestidigitation.
Cool.
It
Cool.
says that on the card.
Yeah.
perfect. Excellent.
So
Well,
are you headed inside?
let's go see what we
Yes.
can find.
Yes.
We go.
Let's do it.
Can I use your bathroom?
Yes, up the stairs and to the left.
Okay.
You got it.
I will be right back.
Is that the door that has the window on it?
What?
There's a door up there that has a window on it.
Is it a window or is it
It's
a
the
mirror?
Diamara and her surviving soldiers stay out here trying to put out the fires, taking water from the pool, and
Dream pool water.
it's what's at hand.
Right.
We don't wash our pits in the pool of sacred tears.
Right. Yes.
So you make your way into the great hall through the entrance of the building. Smoke billows into the hall from an archway to the west. Spectral lights drift like fireflies through the smog, and you hear unearthly whisperings filling the air. You assume that they are probably something to do with the unleashed dreams and memories that have been loosed upon this building. There's a grand stone staircase that spirals up to an upper gallery where there's a large chandelier hanging. Two other archways exit the hall to the north and east. And almost as soon as you come in, you see a faint shadow through the smoke. And almost immediately, an owlbear barrels through barrels through the smoke.
Alright, guys. Time for me to shoot and go.
Yeah, so,
Go shoot there! Ooh! Natural 20. And that's my cue.
yeah. So let's see. Roll.
Don't even say it.
Not initiative, but
Yeah.
roll to see how surprised you are by this. I will say, let's make this a dex.
Natural 20!
Yeah.
Dexterity?
I am no longer surprised by owlbears.
Just like your reaction here.
Okay.
Wow, you
I got a
are
20.
fucking surprised.
5.
Yeah, you're like looking the other way at the moment that owlbear comes through.
I'm not even surprised by it. Hey guys, what's going on?
Yeah.
I got a 20.
Nice.
Is that called payback?
Maybe it is.
Are we rolling perception or?
That's a terrible roll.
Too late.
Go with it.
Dexterity?
You're gonna get an elbow for that.
Oh man, it's gonna be glorious. This is gonna be the first time I can actually.
David, are we rolling perception or what?
So, what did Jasu get for this?
What are we rolling?
Dex.
Perception?
Yeah, just dexterity. Like, just roll and add your dexterity modifier.
That's sad.
That's why it's so easy for me to get out of there.
Backflip.
Ah!
It's not there.
How about
19.
19?
19.
Nicely done.
Alright. So, yeah, like, Rin and Sameas have no idea they're looking in different directions. They're, like, not even paying attention at all when this owlbear comes barreling through the smoke. The three of you, though, kind of, like, fall back into a defensive position. Like, you put up your hands and are ready, or hold, like, readying your siege maul. And,
Can I put up my feather fortress? For
yeah.
that?
I don't know if it would matter much with an owlbear.
Yeah.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah. Like, the owlbear
Can I see that?
stops a few feet away from you, rears up on its hind legs, and starts.
Hold on, guys.
Woo!
I don't think this is normal owlbear behavior.
It's creepy to me.
Can I shoot it?
No, let's not just yet.
Can I shoot it now?
The owlbear is like. Woo! Woo!
Oh,
You are mixing.
making.
Straight in the pot.
Your brain is in someone else.
Where's your brain?
The memories are in the friggin' owlbear.
Where's your body?
Doesn't Tamati have?
Up? Up the stairs? Alright.
Is it safe?
I hate owlbears.
Where's
Well,
the money?
we're not really in a safe situation anyway, but
Just kind of.
maybe avoid the soldiers. We can
Yeah,
help you. We
lead
can
the
try
way.
and help you. We'll follow you.
And
Can you lead us?
yeah, like you have not gotten a lot of a very clear idea from the owlbear of who it is, but
Ooh.
Pantomime
Interesting
owlbear.
moment.
Yeah. We're now following the owlbear.
yeah, an owlbear barreled through the smoke almost as soon as you came in and immediately started like gesturing to you.
Oh my gosh.
I rolled a natural 20.
It's Mouse.
I rolled a natural 1.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's Nip, actually.
I knew it.
Oh yeah, you know it. Yeah.
Yeah, she is willing to accompany you. She knows her way around here. You get the impression like it's.
I'll follow the owlbear.
Yeah, I'll follow.
I'm very cautious, so I'm in the back of the group.
Yeah. So let me check something.
Feathers and feathers. It works. We're communicating.
And feathers.
Right. Yeah.
If the owlbear poops on me,
Like this art here. The owlbear, this just like.
Freaked out by this.
Yeah.
Trust these owlbears. Oh, so we rolled to see our dexterity to see who noticed who like got out of the way of the owlbear.
Yeah.
I rolled for you.
So
Oh, good.
She's-
Did I do okay?
Natural 1.
like she.
me too.
Payback!
Yeah, you guys were just like looking in opposite directions and didn't even see the owlbear until you turned back and like, whoa, like,
It's okay. We're gonna follow
yeah.
Oh.
this owlbear.
Did I take any damage?
So
Okay, good.
like the owlbear
I can
continues
handle that.
to like make
That's
some
the wrong weapon.
gestures, like she's just kind
made it before I
of
had
says,
Mm-hmm.
Up? Can you lead us? Do we need to go up?
No. Up the chandelier?
You take us.
No. Up the stairs.
I mean, with the little
the
claws.
stairs. Yeah. Owlbear claws.
It's like, but she's trying to communicate something to you that is difficult to communicate with just
There's-
owlbear gestures.
Right.
There's something upstairs we need to go look at. You know,
Your
mind is upstairs.
Brain's upstairs.
No, the body's upstairs.
Talk with her.
Oh.
Let's go.
See, he's used to out-of-body
Can you
experiences.
come
That's what
with
he knows.
us? Can you go with us up the stairs? Okay, let's go up the stairs.
Let's go.
Yeah, she, after a few more minutes of signing, she's able to tell you she knows that her body is upstairs somewhere.
Okay.
Like, she's not very clear. She knows the layout of the place, but she's not sure where everything's ended up.
And
Because,
she doesn't know where the money's at.
like, you know, yeah, like, all the chaos of the fire and everything, she's not sure when and how things happened. Just
Is
that-
there like dirt on the floor? Or
no,
like
it's,
some kind of a.
no, it's a stone floor. This whole
No
place is.
dust or anything that can allude to tracks.
No, there's
The monks
Well, I was
sweep it
gonna have
daily.
her like write because I can read anything that she writes.
there's a bit of ash on the floor, but
You
the
speak celestial?
the fire actually
No,
is
but I can
creating
read
billows of heat that are blowing the ash around. It doesn't have the time to settle anywhere.
I can put gunpowder
Because
on the
You
floor.
have backdrafts and stuff coming through the whole place.
And then we'll blow the whole temple up because everything's on fire.
No, it's just some gunpowder.
Up the
So-
stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Following!
So up the stairs. Need
Coke
to
and
see-
pizza, it really is D&D night.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I believe that.
Well, I don't
That
know if
just
that
dawned
counts
on
as
me.
Coke. That's McDonald's Coke.
Well, it was half Coke, half Dr. Pepper, so.
Well, half water, too.
It's the ice.
Actually, well, I guess I don't have the ice anymore. But I have ice.
I left my soda at home. I feel bad. So now I'm one again.
Right, so the
There's water on tap if you want it.
the stairs.
You have water on tap? As much as I want?
Yeah, the stairs wind up into a gallery from the great hall below. There's a heavy door that stands to the northwest. There's an open doorway to the north that leads into what appears to be a set of dormitories from here.
She can randomly appear to pick it.
The open doors appear to lead into a set of dormitories.
Hold on, my siege.
Wait, girls or boys?
I don't need mouse.
You don't know. They're beds.
Yeah.
Like
You want me to play for mouse?
and,
I kind of want to.
there's a large wooden chandelier overlooking the main staircase.
I want to look around and see if I see anything.
Okay. Fires blaze from the corridor to the west. The floorboards over there have partially fallen through into the vault below, and there's thick black smoke choking the air. It's a little difficult to breathe up here because of all the smoke.
So my guy can go into it and figure out what's going on.
Does that affect Zafine with her breathing thing?
No, not so much. You have an easier time, I believe, and
Don't have to.
yeah, but you can just barely glimpse 5 doors through the smoke, 2 leading to the north, 2 to the south, and 1 at the corridor's far end. But the fire is so strong here that it's going to be impossible to navigate this area without doing something about it.
How big are the?
Okay.
Like, are there patches of fires?
It's
or is it just
fire.
one big
There's
fire?
lots
Just
of fire
all
everywhere.
solid fire?
Yeah, it's
Is there any water sources other than outside?
no.
Are
They're not
prepared to
small
tidal
enough that I
wave
can
spell?
put them out.
No.
My guy probably doesn't have much he
Nope,
can
that's like a
do.
level 15.
Yeah.
Unless you want to
I
make the
can
problem
blow
worse.
wind, but I don't think that's going to help a fire.
What are you talking about? Gunpowder always helps.
Depends on how much you have.
Right.
Like a cannon.
Um,
I'm gonna glare at this fire.
Okay,
hydrant.
well,
are there any, like,
is there anything
tapestries
around there?
Yeah, I was looking around the dorm.
Yeah.
Are there
You were
blankets in the dormitory?
You can sort of see through to the dormitories. You can't get there
Oh,
because of
the
the fires.
Okay.
But you can sort of see some beds.
If I put out the fire right in the doorway,
Oh,
is
wait.
it just gonna restart?
Can my guy
there's
get...
so much fire here you wouldn't even be able to get to the doorway to do it. There's like
Okay.
until
Well,
something.
okay,
is
my
done.
guy doesn't have to breathe. Is there any way he can get through these?
And not start on fire?
To any of the areas where we could get blankets or something?
You're lucky that you don't have to breathe, but there's so much fire here that you would not dare try to push through without doing something about it. So.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast speak with animals.
Yeah.
Why not?
Just so I can go back outside away from the fire.
See, my bullets don't help either. I did the rune fire ones. I should have done water ones. And I shoot the fire.
Yeah. I attack the
Oh, never
darkness.
What was that?
Wait. I was gonna say, Mouse has that big fan, but she's not here, so.
Yeah, we don't have
Don't
mouse.
worry about it.
So I do have a spell called Wind Crest that I can do a path of wind that can move people, but I don't want to spread the fire.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking it would do.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do that. That's about all what I got.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's see. Who among you has the highest intelligence score?
That's not me.
Clearly me.
I have a 13.
+1.
Yeah, what's the score?
12.
Your
oh,
modifier?
10.
12.
Oh, it is me.
What's your intelligence, Chris?
14.
Okay, he beat me.
Okay. Yeah, Jasu, roll just an intelligence check. Just roll and add your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. We'll make sure to
Okay.
put those away. Thank you so much. Marbles.
16, 18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
What are
Almost
you
a
smart?
2.
It's a dice.
yeah, the thought occurs to you that probably the only way that you're going to be able to get through here and put out this fire is to start a bucket chain back from the pool.
Okay.
Oh, alright.
All right. Line up.
So,
So we start doing that.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
right. Everyone, and you'll get Diamara and a couple of the soldiers in on this as well.
Sorry, dice.
Everyone make one survival check.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I'm
Daddy,
I'm in
check
trouble.
survival.
I'm in trouble.
I was going to say, keep rolling.
add
that
anything to that?
Your survival bonus, whatever it
Oh.
is. On
Oh,
your...
survival.
It's
Gotcha.
like,
Okay, so that's like a 7.
I got a
Yeah.
14.
Okay.
12.
20.
Nice.
You are not surviving. I'm just kidding. Tamani's just like,
Oh man.
come on, get the pace, Rin, come on. He's like,
Oh, these are Daniels.
Jasu, what does Jasu get for that?
12.
That's not that bad.
it's not so bad.
All right, so it takes you
Not the
about
wisest owl in the roost.
yeah, it takes you
Just
about
starts on fire.
yeah, it takes you about 15 minutes as like sometimes they're just like the heat gets too intense and a couple of people drop buckets before they quite make it there and things are a little slow, but you're able to
Put me to end by the fire.
you're able to quench the flames in this area.
Okay. Alright. Let's go upstairs
That
now.
was a thing.
Okay, now we're going.
Alright, so there are it's pretty open up here. You can see like a corridor with 5 doors in it. You can see a staircase leading further up, I believe, that is
Is there anything to loot? I mean,
yeah. There's several doors. Let me find the once again. Yeah, there's a heavy door to the northwest, an open doorway to the north that leads into the set of dormitories, and the corridor to the west has partially fallen through floorboards, so it's dangerous to go over that way. But there are 5 doors, 2 to the north, 2 to the south, and 1 at the corridor's far end that way. Some of the floorboards are in pretty bad shape.
it's just a chain of those put together.
I want to go check out the dormitory because the door's open. That says someone's been through there. Something's
Yeah.
happened so that's open.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea. I'd rather go through a closed door.
Okay, well.
What was that?
Could someone move the computer a little bit so I can...
We're all lined up. It's really exciting.
Yeah, we're in our bucket chain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought.
This is the role playing version of it.
So you wanted to check out the dormitories?
I
I'm
do.
gonna go with her.
Okay. So you walk into a room with heavy robes hanging from wall hooks in here, overlooking rows of boots, coils of ropes. Drapes along the far wall open into a pair of bed chambers. It looks like it's a cloakroom where the Brotherhood that run this place dressed. There are archways in the northern wall that lead directly into the actual bed chambers.
Okay. I kind of think I want to grab the drapes and take them outside and dunk them in the water and bring them back in.
And see if
That's a
we
good
can like
plan.
cut out more.
And I'm going to give them to Tamati so that he can carry them.
Okay.
We're like,
Here, take
drapes
these.
thrown at it, like
Yeah.
Soaking drapes. They're heavy. Take them.
Yeah.
dip them in water.
And if I need to, I'm gonna use prestidigitation to keep it down.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because I can do that to a cubic foot.
Yeah, so there is there's still fire in several locations through here, although it looks like the worst of the fire was on the second floor.
Now that we're
There's-
in a dorm.
Yeah. And like even with all you did, there is still some fire on the second floor balcony. You put out the fire in this area, but out on the balcony there's still some fire.
Okay.
There's some fire down on the first floor as well in a couple of places.
Okay. Let's use the
Yeah,
blankets
use
to
the-
put out some of that fire.
I'll run up to the second floor balcony and just start like tossing, wringing out the drapes.
He's got another marker for you.
Oh, thank
All right.
you. That's so helpful.
Let's see. To get to the balcony,
Oh dear.
I believe you have to cross the floorboards that are looking kind of in bad shape and have partially collapsed. Do you actually want to do that? Where is that?
Somebody's just thinking out. I'm holding these big, heavy, wet drapes. Let's go put out some fires. So
Where's the
we
nearest
would probably-
fire to Tamati that he doesn't
where-
have to
Where is our owlbear friend?
Just kind of sticking
Hanging.
close to you. And,
So are we on the second floor or are we still on the first floor?
you went back down.
I did.
You went back down to get the drapes wet.
Yeah.
Where you go from there is up to you.
Okay.
Like the
Had we been up on the second floor fighting fire? Which floor were we fighting
you
fire?
were fighting fire on the second floor.
Okay.
So
So I think what I'll do instead of like walking across the planks, I'll run down to the first floor and just like try and throw the wet drapes at the fire.
where are you going exactly?
Well, I was thinking of just going like just the first floor, like being able to look up with the balcony and just like
Yeah.
type of a thing.
Yeah, it's like the outer balcony. Like
Oh,
you already put out the fires in the inner balcony area.
Gotcha,
And
Okay.
let's see, like the
So which fires are we trying to put out now?
What, you want to put it out? Is that what you said?
Which fires are we trying to put out now?
so back on
Just a couple little ones on the first floor.
first
and on the second
floor
floor.
when you
The
go
green one's on the first floor.
Right.
The one on the balcony is on the third floor.
yeah you can
I
you
can do
can
that
see basically when you come in off to this side. There is the smoky room that the owlbear came barreling out of. There's still fire raging in there.
Okay.
You've been watching what?
So we have
So do you want to go there because it's nearest? It's the
Do that.
closest fire.
Yeah.
We'll go put out the closest fire.
Yeah.
So you enter this vaulted chamber. There's a lot of fire raging in here, dancing over the shelves, the roof timbers, thousands of little clay jars, each etched with a different symbol. Are
Jars?
Can
stacked.
I read the symbols?
They're just like names, like
Okay.
various.
Wait, so we need to start pulling those out if we
these are the
can.
dream jars.
Yeah, let's start getting those.
They're stacked into alcoves in the stony walls. Some of the jars are cracking under the heat. You see glowing vapors seething out of them, corkscrewing off into the smoke. Two archways exit this chamber, one to the north, another to the east. Everybody who has to breathe, make a Constitution saving throw as soon as you come in here.
Oh yeah, of course.
Dang it.
Oh, not good. Oh dear.
At least I have a bonus on.
Constitution saving throw? Oh, that's not bad. 13.
You're good.
Did you? Oh, I guess I got an natural one. It doesn't matter.
Saving throws it is.
11.
Yeah, you are able to manage as well with the.
14.
14? 14.
Yeah. All of you guys are able to avoid choking on the smoke, and
What's wrong?
So is the fire like on the alcoves or around the alcoves in the jars?
yeah, there's a lot of fire in here. Some of it is very close to the jars. Some of it is just around.
So
If you throw down those drapes, you definitely help tamp down a lot of the fire. It looks like you might need another bucket chain to
Okay.
put out the remainder, but
Tomorrow
since
you
my guys
start
don't have
on
to
this one with
breathe,
what we have.
I'll
We'll do
probably
a
try and
chain.
grab the jars
Perfect.
closest to the fires and start carrying those out.
okay.
Or move them away from the fire at least. That'd probably be the
So,
smarter idea.
Good idea,
let's see
Samas.
for that.
You do that. We'll do the bucket chain. And while
Into
Tamati
the,
yeah.
into that room.
Some of the steam that you see escaping some of the jars that are cracking washes past you, and you get these flashes of lives that are unfamiliar to you, little pieces of memories. For a moment, like that, anyone who is standing within about 10 feet of Rin, like you and a couple of other people, feel very distinctly that you remember what it was like to be the elven poet Dramiathus. And
Oh, yes, I remember it well.
yeah, and like you,
Wait a second.
like you distinctly remember like laboring over a play that you know
Okay,
is one of
did
the
you
most
ask?
famous plays, like that has survived to this day. It's several hundred years old. And, like you remember struggling
down
with one
and eat.
particular passage and not being able to find the word that you wanted. And that ultimately, while you were
I
trying to
struggle with
sort
words
it
in
out,
general, so.
Like
ultimately,
your
while you were
fountain
trying to
apple.
sort it out, one of your actors improvised something, and you just kind of threw down your pencil and were like, "Well, that's it. The the actor wrote the play. Fine." So that
And I'm going to take
and
credit
it's-
for it.
it flashes over you that and countless other pieces of Dramiathus's life just kind of flash in and out of your mind. You still remember some broad strokes, and you think those broad strokes might stay with you for a while.
Like the time he was drunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was not a good night. That was the worst hangover.
Yeah.
Not so bad.
And I've had Viper Ale, so.
You should have had some of that Goblin Ale. That stuff was fantastic.
So yeah, if you're gonna do another bucket chain, then make another series of survival checks.
We don't have any more, do we?
Do I need to do
we
one
have
for
more?
pulling the things down?
So nobody will give it to me. It's still in the bag I'm holding pretty cool.
Yeah.
I pull that
would
one
say so.
bottle. I pull that one bottle.
What are we
and,
doing now?
And,
Survival checks.
Ooh.
I got an 18 this
For
time.
the chain?
Awesome.
All
Yeah.
right.
No more Butterfingers.
10.
Oh boy, okay.
Okay. So you were able to carry out quite a few intact jars and get them to safety outside.
And the ones that broke, I kicked them.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
That was 6. 7.
I got a 14. I'm a little weird.
9.
9
Nice.
for Chris.
9 for Sue.
Wait, Chris, how many was that again?
9.
So you guys are able to put this fire out a lot more quickly. It goes a lot better this time. The drapes definitely helped. They're damp. You do get some strange steam coming up from them because the heat is starting to like just sort of fry the water out of them, but they do help hold everything off. So you were able to stop the fires in this dream vault room.
The bottles, are they still really hot?
They are,
I got most of the hot ones out.
yeah, they're cooling pretty rapidly.
Okay.
But,
Are these things that we should be keeping or just get outside so that they're outside of the fire?
Just as long as they're not being
get them out to safety.
Yeah.
Safety, okay.
We'll take them out to,
To,
yeah,
what's her lady?
what's her name? Yeah.
tomorrow.
Well, I didn't join the water
Tomorrow?
line. I took out most of the bottles that were closer
Oh,
to the
okay.
fire.
Right.
Because
We'll
I
just
didn't
take
want
the
to help
rest
you
of them
guys.
out to her.
Yeah, just get all of those out in that
Can I
vault.
still kick a few more?
No.
Yeah, you are starting to gather up more jars when
Yeah.
a number of
Okay, right here, still.
seemingly deranged soldiers, some of them appearing to be drow, some of them appearing to be human, enter the room, making the same kind of erratic motions that you were kind of seeing in the Umber Hulks.
You might want to, let's avert your eyes, guys. They might have something going
No,
on
I
with
think
them.
that's
No, I
that's
just
other
yeah.
help specific.
Is that is
I
it?
think so.
Okay, alright.
Wait.
Make a nature check.
Yeah.
I'm good at that
You know that, yeah.
Oh,
You okay?
go get your apple.
Nature. Yeah, I am good at that. I'm proficient in that.
I'm a -1.
So that's 18.
Yeah, so you're familiar with, now that you think about it, you're familiar with the fact that Umber Hulks have some kind of mind
Yeah,
scrambling.
I studied
Oh, okay.
Umber Holtz while I was traveling with Jamie.
Okay.
It's an Umber Holtz specific thing.
Okay.
You,
I
you
live
had
in nature.
to-
My nature's -1. How does that work?
You had to kind of like keep out of the way of some Umber Hulks during your travels through the wilderness, and so.
Are they fighting each other? Are they aggressive?
They are very aggressive. Roll initiative. They are
Oh,
they
shoot.
are rushing
Damn
at
it.
you immediately as soon as
Okay.
Aha.
Oh yeah.
12.
I'm gonna roll for Loki first.
17.
That was when I got the higher initiative.
19?
Was when I did Loki first.
I know, but it's better than my last one at 13.
Okay, that's a 10 for Loki.
So 17 for
Yes.
Simius.
Gonna call out the numbers again.
Yeah.
And a 12
I'm pretty sure nobody got higher than a 20. So
Yeah.
12.
12.
I'm
12.
16.
What's your dex?
My dex is 17.
Yeah, mine's 15, so you have higher dex than I do, so you're first. And
What did you?
19.
19.
That's right. So I guess I'm going first.
And both of you got 12.
12, Loki got 10.
Okay. So you're going first between the two of you because your dex is higher.
Pizza. Finish your apple first. Finish your apple first.
It's good for you.
Well, you didn't eat the last pizza they had at the house. It's like,
Right, yeah, totally.
but usually it's right before bedtime he'll start eating. Oh no, it's food time.
Really? Yep.
All right.
Really?
So
Right now. Right now.
Yeah, this room is not super large, so we're not going to bother drawing up a map for it because it's fairly cramped in here. And they're standing in the room now and partially outside the room, like waiting to find a way to come in. There are a total of about 10 of these guys.
So I have my things, right?
Oh shoot!
Your what?
My grenades.
You
Your-
realize
It's a
that
very
all of us
small
are in here
room.
too.
No, I throw it
We've
through
been
the
fighting
door.
fire.
Yeah,
And
you've been developing explosives. You
Well,
haven't completed the development on them yet, so you don't have anything ready to use. That
Fine. No, you don't eat the seeds. Eat this.
but Tamaki
the
will go
flesh.
first.
Yes. Of course I. Let's see. So.
You got my. Hey, David, I got 16, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So I'm trying to visualize. They're all coming into the room.
Yeah.
Through that east door or the north door?
Through the north door, you came in through the door that is now to the east. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna rage because I can do that.
Rage.
See,
Just
there's
because-
something else that's bad coming up, and if I keep raging, I only get one left after this. But how many do we notice coming through?
There are
Several.
there are about 10 of them by the time they've filtered.
Fantastic.
I do have Pokemon.
Which one is that?
Cannonball.
I really like
Um,
Pokemon.
Easy.
They're one of my
Eevee?
favorites.
Yeah.
Eevee.
Yeah, they are starting to try to move towards the other exit to box you in.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm gonna rage. I'll just pick off the leader, and we'll do 2 attacks against the leader.
Okay.
Whoever he is.
Yep, I know. He just found it on the floor.
No. Natural 1.
Stumble.
Oh, yeah, found your kitty.
Extinguished smoke and a 4. Man, this is terrible.
What's your attack bonus?
Attack bonus failures. +8.
Okay, so yeah, you hit him with the second attack. Like
That's good to know.
their AC is not great.
Fantastic.
Do they have a lot of hit points, or are they kind of basic?
We'll see.
You're not sure at the moment.
Okay, so yeah, so the first one misses. Second one with my siege maul.
Riker.
12 points of damage.
Yeah, you have made maniac jelly of that one. Like that. There is just like.
Bam!
Roll health points.
12
For damage?
for damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one's just gone. Like.
Nice.
That was a.
Okay, Riker, where are you?
Now, Sameas, it's your turn.
Okay, so what is it to hit these guys?
12.
At least 12.
12. Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna do the pepper box with the sharpshooter.
Okay.
Because then it's an automatic hit if I kill if I do that. Okay, so the first one, 15. Second one, 19 plus the 3, so 15 and 22.
All right, so you just immediately you draw your gun, almost like the exasperated Indiana Jones like moment. You just kind of just just headshot 2 of these guys. Like, they're just done.
Wait, so how many are left?
They're 7.
There's 7 now.
Okay, so I just need to do that 2 more times and we're good.
Well, we should be doing some damage too.
Right.
Jasu, it is your turn.
Is our owlbear friend in here with us?
She
Gonna take a
is.
turn?
Yeah. She's been.
Oh, it's a
She's
she.
gonna like.
Yeah,
What's again?
She's even been helping with the bucket chains and stuff like that. It's like kind of delicately because big owlbear paws like take a little bucket.
What'd you say, Chris?
So the enemies are just right in front of us.
It's a
Yeah,
small room.
They're
It's all
coming
pretty
into a
cramped.
really small room.
See, it's like small.
Run up and just
Where?
the one that's in front attack with my
There?
other stuff.
Okay.
People don't forget us.
Okay.
Just one goes.
Because
Well-
it's in our mind.
We're right here. Well, actually, we're right here.
Yeah.
But there's no reason to do that.
14 to hit.
It's so small that there's not much tactical movement.
That's a
to be
hit,
had.
Chris, I think.
What was the?
14 to hit.
Yes, that is a hit.
I'm currently over 12, so.
So that's, what is it, 1d8?
It's 1d8 plus your dex. for damage.
I do not know where the current room is.
Plus proficiency?
By this map.
Okay.
Plus his proficiency.
Not for damage, no.
That's why he's got a
got
board
it,
in front
got
of him. Don't tell us anything.
Yeah.
Proficiency to hit.
That's for
It won't help us any. We still have to do the roll.
Good.
Say that again.
So the damage is 1d6 plus 4. Right?
It's 1d8 plus whatever your dex modifier
1d8
is.
plus dex.
Oh wait, plus dex or like plus...
It's 9,000.
Okay, yeah, plus 1.
Left hand side, second one.
1d8. Cool, so that's 6. So that's 10 damage.
Alright, so yeah, that's with a crack, you just kind of turn a guy's head sideways and
Ten
turn
will do
him
it.
down.
Alright.
Heck no.
Then do I have one more attack? Or...
Huh?
Does he have another attack?
Do I have one more
You do
attack?
have another attack, yes.
What do you guys
And that's
do?
just unarmed. Is that unarmed or can it be...
This one's still your quarterstaff. You get 2.
15?
I
Eight.
can go grab you a
22 to hit.
slice because I know
20.
Daniel wants to
Definitely a
eat
hit.
something.
Okay, and then...
Now, can you grab a napkin and put it down over here? Or, I guess I can grab it when I get
7 damage.
Okay, that one is still just standing. You like punch him in the gut with your quarterstaff, and he kind of like doubles over, but he's still standing, crazy look in his eyes.
Can I finish with an unarmed strike?
What's that?
Do I get an unarmed strike as well? Like,
Yes, martial arts. You get one.
that's just a d4, right?
It's d20 to hit, and then it would be. I think it's still d4s for you guys. Have your martial arts gone up to d6 yet?
My unarmed are d6.
Okay, so it's d6.
Yeah, there's just a
So
sticker on the
15 to
floor.
hit.
Where are the cups
50.
at?
That's a hit, and you don't need to roll damage for that because he only had 1 hit point left. So.
Keep it right there.
Oh, so it's 8, guys.
Jeez Louise.
Wow.
So you. Yeah, you finish that guy off with just a punch. Like, you don't even entirely bother to do a martial arts strike. You just kind of like see that how much damage you've done and just kind of do the like just sort of like a
I just feel like just knock him to the ground, like on the back of his
yeah,
neck.
just push him over.
I flicked you.
All right, Zephine's turn.
Okay, I am going to unarmed strike
No.
the one closest to me.
Where?
No. I'll do my short sword. Short sword, it's the same stuff. But it's piercing.
Well,
So-
there's no information I can do.
I got 18 to hit.
You can
Definitely a hit.
You can drink out of mine.
And 6. I got 5 damage on that one.
Okay.
And then another 15 plus to hit. Right, that's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then
David,
is
next time
7
we do this.
on that same one because I
Okay.
didn't take him out.
Yeah. So those 2 strikes drop him very quickly.
Okay, then I'm going to turn to the next one, and I'm going to attack. Oh wait, wrong one. I'm going to attack once more, and if it doesn't take him, then I'm going to use my key to do my 4th attack.
Okay.
So 12 to hit, 18 to hit,
That's a hit.
and oh darn, 4 attacks. So I am going to use my key and use another one. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Where did Chris go?
Oh, and another 4. So.
Where did he go?
That's the trick. You so you just deliver a couple
like
of
the
blows
arrow.
straight to the guy's solar plexus. It goes down.
Oh, Riker? Okay.
Excellent.
Okay. This is another one for Shara.
See, it's
We win.
yeah.
I wanted to pop off another
There are 3
2.
of them left. It's now their turn,
Okay.
and
Wait, did you give us all power sticks too?
No.
Or she just has the same one you do?
It's
The-
hers. Or his.
like one of the 3 that is left
Sorry.
is
Sorry.
like
said
they're all
her.
humans that are left at this point. The one that looks biggest
didn't call
turns
you a
and
her.
swings at one of
No,
his.
you were talking about me. I
fellow-
heard her when I went to
Right.
him.
He misses. That one in turn rolls a natural 1 to retaliate, and
They're just
eager for
flailing.
and the third one Yeah, they're just kind of like slap fighting. Yeah, they're just slap
Noodle
fighting amongst
fight.
each other right now, and that brings us to Rin's turn.
Wow, do they have higher decks than me too?
We haven't gone yet?
No. Okay, how many are left now?
3.
Yeah, 3
3.
left.
I'm gonna aim at the first one with my Eldritch Blast.
Okay,
In front of him.
23.
that will do it.
And we'll do damage first. We'll see if we take the guy down. I imagine.
Turns
I only
into a
need
fine
2.
mist.
Right? I rolled 2.
One.
And I got a 5. So
So that's 1 down.
so we need and I'm gonna aim at the second guy.
Yeah, the first bolt, there's just kind of a
That's
sizzle and a
an
thud.
18.
Also hit.
I like these guys.
And another 11.
So all of our
So
characters can fight
Alright,
these guys.
there's only one left standing
It's a
now.
dragon.
and
My turn? My turn?
yeah, that's it.
Makes it Loki's turn, actually. But
Becky's always out.
You know what?
Well, there's only one left, right?
Well, and
No,
it's
I'm gonna
actually
save
kind
that. He's gonna fly up to the
because
last
these
one
guys
and
were
just kind of
probably
fly
good
around him.
soldiers.
Take
Make
the
it
health
You
back.
got new
Well, wait a
fight
second. If I
fighter.
miss,
brings us back to
It's all just a
Tomate's
dream
turn.
anyway.
Monty, your turn to take out the last one.
So for the last one, this is what I want to do.
Okay.
Oh, don't touch. Don't touch.
I want to take the big sopping wet thing,
The drape.
drape, and just boom as hard as I can.
And you
Just
get advantage
because-
Loki.
Yeah, just like twirl it around, make a rat tail.
Okay, so I get advantage because
Locker
of Loki.
roomed to death.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take my advantage roll. Okay, got a 19. So,
So 19
so
on
what
his
kind of
second,
damage would a wet drape cause?
I'm getting it there, okay?
It's an improvised weapon. So
Oh, that's right. Barroom
you,
roller.
you do get some bonuses for improvised weapons. I forget how that works for you.
I brought it with me, so I should know.
Because you got that feat.
Yes, I did. I was super excited for it.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
First time I get to use it because I was going to use it on the.
Okay. No, no. Don't touch.
Yeah, you were gonna break some chairs.
There we go. Tavern Brawler. That's what it was.
Alright.
Does
These are
1d4 plus strength mod. When I hit a creature with an unarmed improvised weapon on my turn, I can attempt to grapple
I love my
as well.
flashlight. Oh, don't step on that.
That's awesome.
Plus 1 strength.
That's awesome.
Well, I can recharge it if you want
So
me to.
1d4 plus
Oh,
my
I
strength.
saw it pretty good.
So that's
It was awesome.
1d4
Well, when I did it, you could see it sitting here glowing.
1. So it's a total of 6.
Alright. So, gonna make that grapple attempt while you're at it.
See, I'm trying to I just imagine throwing the towel or throwing the drapes over the top of him, and I think at this point I'm gonna go. BAM!
You get 2 attacks.
Yeah,
in
that's what I
turn,
was
so
hoping you'd say that. 'Cause I
No,
was I think
that's
that's
her. Let's just leave that
attacks.
one
It's
there,
still an
okay?
attack. You get 2. So
What does that be?
How much
He wants
damage
me to
is
make that
the
one
towel?
It's like, no, let's just...
This
Oh,
one's
okay.
This one's delicate.
6.
They're both delicate.
just roll to
Well, I
hit
was being soft
because
with it.
you can't not
You didn't
kill
see
him
the
with
other
this
stuff I
if
was
you
doing
hit.
with it.
So.
I rolled a 3.
I'll give you advantage on that, even though you used advantage with Loki, just because he's the last one. He's not in.
Wait, but I can still shoot him while he's covered.
Natural 20.
Right.
Made a
Riker.
milkshake of this guy.
Riker. Stop. Stop.
Yeah, you.
Stop.
It's
I'm looking at the drape going, I gotta give me one of these.
I'm gonna keep that.
and so basically,
No, it's not going in the bag of holding like me.
Victory drink.
just
Right
the
around you
drape
like your hand
wraps
now.
around his neck, and you just yank back and take his head off. You had no idea that you could do that, but that happened. You're just look at the drape
Whoa.
I'm feeling pretty good about myself right now.
It's not just water on that drape anymore.
I'm supposed to
You're
start.
just is this an
I'm supposed to
enchanted
start.
drape?
All of them. All of them.
I reach over the bag of holding and start shoving it in. Just like that. cut for later. It's got sharp edges on it or something.
No pockets.
Just keep coming.
And then we wake up from this.
Well,
and
he
there's a
had
bloody
both hands
drape.
full. So when he came over, he had to jump out one hand. That was the first set.
The razor drape.
Go in my notes.
Going in the legend.
It's just a dream, right?
Did you hear what happened, Chris?
How much of this crap carries
Yeah, he
over?
got the.
Riker. That was
Tamani
his
just
skill.
beheaded a man with a drape.
Yeah, I just was making sure you heard it.
Riker.
Hey, doesn't Mouse have the bag of holding?
Does Mouse have it? I thought you had it.
I thought you had it.
Mouse is always.
Oh, Mouse
Dang it.
has it.
For the
She's
purposes
gonna
of
put
this
everything
dream,
in.
since she is not present, so one of you has to have it. So
I will carry it.
Okay, let's put it over here. Keep it away from the edge, Riker.
All right, so it was pretty clear that those poor souls were not acting themselves. Whenever they were probably well beyond help, but like they were.
Sorry.
Man.
Can't shove them back in a jar. Daniel, your dice is about to fall out. Okay, let's just set it down right there. No, just leave it there. No.
Yeah, so
No, that's the spill zone.
the archway that exits to the north is it leads into a corridor that goes back off to the east and splits into a
Leave
few.
it
There's a
open.
door
Okay.
to the north.
No.
There's
We're
an
not
open door to the north. It just kind of splits off to.
Keeps going.
Yeah, one of them leads.
No, you're gonna spill.
Goes back off to the right, back into the first great hall that you entered.
Listen to me.
And,
Okay, right.
So, are there any jars in this room?
there are some jars left that
Oh,
you
yeah?
weren't able to gather
Well, I
up
said
before you
no.
got ambushed by these.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm the one that gets to say
Do
no.
we have the soldiers helping us?
They
We just
probably
took out
would have.
7 of them.
Yeah, they probably would have helped you to some degree. They weren't here for the fight. They were
Okay.
carrying the load out, but.
Well, then they can get the rest of the jars from this
Yeah.
room. Okay.
And kind of ignore their buddies.
Yeah.
Well, let's go into the next
It's a
room, because that
popcorn
seems
kernel.
like where the trouble's
Yeah.
coming from.
Mamba, to
So-
the other room.
Our Albero friend's stuff is upstairs.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like we need to go upstairs.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
head upstairs.
Okay. Upstairs then.
Can I reload my guns
Okay.
before that?
Sure.
I haven't used any spell slots yet. I'm good.
Nice.
Where do I have to go? For...
Wait, what are we doing? Are we resting or just?
We're
going
going
upstairs.
We're
upstairs.
going upstairs. Do you need a rest? Do you need a short rest?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I have 5 damage. So.
So
1 key lock.
you head back upstairs. You are back in the gallery that you put out fires in already.
Okay.
There's openings to the cloakroom and dormitories that you already kind of went and briefly looked at. There are a couple of other doorways. There's one that is. There's the
There was
There's like a heavy
2
door.
to the north.
There's a heavy door to the
One
northwest, and
east.
there's
And 2 to the south.
yeah, and there's the partially fallen through floorboards that
Oh,
go
yeah.
down a corridor that has some other.
Can I have Loki fly through there and see what's inside?
Sure,
corridor?
it is a corridor with a lot of locked, or not locked but shut doors.
Okay.
Riker, leave it off.
And it drops down into where the floor has collapsed, drops down into the dream vault where you just were.
Okay.
Okay.
Come back.
The other doors are shut, so Loki can't.
Right.
Well, I want to peek in one of these south doors.
In
The south doors in the gallery that we're in.
there are no doors to the south.
Okay,
Yeah.
one of the other doors that's not the heavy door.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wherever that.
Yeah, it says 2 to the south because the 2 to the south in that corridor where the floorboards are collapsed.
Okay.
Oh.
So they're down
They're
the
down the
hall that
hall.
I had. Loki
Oh,
fly
okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well, then there was the dormitory, the heavy door, and there was another door
To
that's
the
closed?
north.
West?
Yeah, there like down that corridor, there are 5 doors. There are 2 to the north, there are 2 to the south, and 1 at the corridor's far end,
Oh, okay.
and which is to the west.
So our immediate access is the dormitories and the heavy door.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what
We'll
you can
test the heavy door. Is this locked? Do I
get
burn
to
my
that.
Trap, we all die.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you approach, before you can even try the door, you see a knobbly face form in the surface of the door.
Oh yes!
This is
Time for a rant.
like I didn't write this one, so it's not that door.
Oh.
I'm so excited.
We're all like, yes, it's the babbling door.
Yeah, I didn't write this one. But
I might have shot that one. No, not again.
I'm sitting here going, yeah, yeah.
and so this face appears in the door and says, "What was the name of the dragon slain by Cypherius Stormclaw?"
Me.
You don't get to speak.
Can I roll a history check? I have no idea.
Actually, how's my history?
Or
Aha,
religion?
I'm rolling a history check.
I know a lot about my family.
I got a 9.
Can I
You
make a
can
roll?
go ahead and make a roll, sure.
History. I got a 20.
Nice.
You have heard of Cypherius Stormclaw. You don't know about a dragon he slew. You know that he was like a warrior, and you're not.
Minus 1.
Shoot. I got a really
Tamati.
good roll too.
Good.
Can Tamati just break it with his siege ball?
He probably could.
Break the game at that point. Here's an elaborate trap that you just bypassed.
Well, not everybody has a siege ball.
Can I insight the door to see if it's a trick question?
Mm-mm.
Sure.
Go put that back.
Oh, darn.
Hit.
That's a 5.
Yeah.
It's a door. You can't tell.
It's a door in the face. How weird.
Yeah. You're deeply suspicious of the door. You think the door is trying to pull one over on you.
This is a trick question.
In spite of the fact that as a warlock you are somewhat familiar with the spell Magic Mouth, which created this, you are still suspicious.
Okay, you didn't ask.
So I bet that knowledge is in one of the jars in this compound somewhere. And that maybe the keepers might have that knowledge. I turned to the owlbear lady. Do you know the answer to the question?
She shakes her head, but she kind of... Let me check a note to make sure I'm...
Can Tamati just intimidate it?
Last
I'm going to intimidate the door.
It's
I
magic.
hate
Someone
your
can
door.
You can certainly try.
That's a good roll.
That's a really good roll. Let's see. Intimidation. 27. I'm very intimidating to a door.
See this siege ball's got your name written.
I got nothing on owlbears, but a door I can intimidate the crap out of.
You scare your friends and the owlbear. The door is unimpressed.
Dang it, where's my natural 20 when I need it?
Like the rest of you all kind of
I'll
like, take a
smash
step
you.
back.
Whoa.
Stupid.
Yeah, the door has no reaction at all. The door just once again asks, "What was the name of the dragon slain by Cypherius Stormclaw?"
Tuhinga!
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Can I
Can
shoot
I-
the door?
Can I?
The
It's a heavy
owlbear. Yeah, the owlbear gestures off kind of down the corridor with this partially collapsed floorboards and just kind of like.
That way.
Jar. It's a jar that way.
Memory jar.
Okay, right.
Over there are
Down.
some more jars. They make the jars? They capture the memories? One.
I need this on
They
camera.
transfer the memories?
Oh jeez.
Right.
I'm sorry you lost me.
Can I use prestidigitation to make a layer of dust on the
This is what we're
floor?
dealing with the entire time, Chris.
prayer.
The monks.
Jar.
That's where the monks put the memories in the jars down the corridor. First door in the corridor.
The
One
monks.
monk is down there. There's a monk down there. We need to go save the monk. Okay. How big is the gap between the floorboards? How far is that a jump?
It's not terrible.
Isn't that where I sent Loki though?
The
It
floor?
closed doors. They were just
Yeah,
closed.
the doors
Oh,
are
the doors
closed
are all
down there,
closed.
Yeah.
so-
Oh.
I want to try the jump.
Yeah,
Because I have slow fall, so if I fall, it should be not as bad.
Yeah, let me find the.
Well,
I'm gonna fall.
Riker.
No!
Okay.
Stupid dumbness bad.
That's not so bad. It's only a 2.
So I got a
Can I-
5.
is there like wall?
No.
On the
Would
on
that
the
be
sides
an
of the.
acrobatics? Jumping
Hold
the
on a
big
sec.
thing? Because I can do better with it.
I'm like, are there walls?
Yeah, can she
on
do
the side of
parkour,
it?
like,
Can
run
I,
off the
like,
walls?
parkour off of the.
Yeah, right?
That's what I want to do.
Can you jump off the wall?
Be like Prince Bird style.
Like
walk
Mario
around.
style.
Yeah.
Boink,
The floors
boink,
are only
boink.
partially collapsed. You'd probably be able to carefully step around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
probably wouldn't be able to.
Okay.
I'm gonna fall through.
Okay, so I'm going to start looking at the doors. I don't care which one's first, whichever's closest.
All
I
right.
want to go with her, and I want to check for traps.
All right. You carefully step around the edge. The first door you open opens into a simple bed chamber furnished with little more than a bed, a footlocker, a dresser. There's a well-traveled backpack propped up against the bed, neatly pressed tunic folded over the footlocker. A single candle flickers from a shelf on the wall. There's actually not any fire damage in here. It hadn't spread here yet.
Okay.
But,
Alright, I close that door so it doesn't spread there. I go to the next door.
okay.
I was checking the next door for traps.
Okay, there's... you don't have to roll for that because there are no traps. This is
Okay.
this is a
No traps.
sanctuary, like...
Oh, I guess that's true.
They're all buddies here.
Darn, because
Yeah,
even
like-
investigation, I would have got like
Oh.
14.
Sorry, Chris.
Stay with us, Chris.
Don't die!
Alright, so here
So we're searching for a monk.
Okay, alright. Awesome. I'm glad you got to come.
The show's off and he's starting to run wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, Semaeus just crawls into the bag of holding.
Stop it!
Or just, like, does a 10-point dive, like, runs and...
Somebody go.
No!
At home. No, see, my guy's just gonna hold the pistol out and shoot from there.
Yeah.
Stick it out the back.
Yeah, just, like,
I'll
the
aim you.
pistol comes up, like...
There you go. We can hide that in your
Why
bag.
didn't we think of that from a long time ago?
No, when we get home, we have food there.
Thanks for coming to play.
You already ate an
It was
apple.
so much fun to come play with you.
Yeah, so you open
Let's
the
go
next
get our
door,
clothes
you
on.
see that you're on the threshold of a large bed chamber. There is still some smoke
ate
trapped
one
in this room. It looks like
Riker.
from down in the dream vault it was just kind of roiling up into
You
here
already
because
had
there's some
It's
partially
time to go
collapsed. Not collapsed, but blackened floorboards. They look pretty charred
Riker.
in here.
Okay.
And the smoke clouds the air, makes it a little difficult to breathe for anyone else. You don't really have that much of a problem.
Do I see any people?
There's...
Is it clear enough that I could see people?
It's a little cloudy, so you have to kind
Okay.
of peer through.
Hello? Anyone in there?
Let me see here. Is
Mr.
this-
Monk,
Yep.
sir?
Yeah.
I was picturing Adrian Monk from the TV show.
Monk-sama?
Mr.
No,
Monk.
but, like the owl
Very
bear
sweet in the
is
floor.
like nodding at you and pointing at the door. She hasn't followed you. She's stayed because she's a
So
little
not
worried
gonna make
before.
through?
Yeah.
But like she is saying, like pointing at the door
Okay.
and she's nodding.
Okay, so I go in and I
Can we get in? Is it
look
locked?
around.
She's already opened and
Oh,
looked in.
okay. I'm looking
There's
around.
there's a
Hello?
4-poster
Hello?
bed resting against the east wall with cupboards, dressers, storage chests decorating the rest of the room, a cluttered writing desk standing among them with a big bulky book laid open on its surface.
I'm gonna go and look at the book.
Okay, I'm gonna check the bed, see, make sure no one's hidden in the cupboards or anything.
Yeah. So the book here is the Dream Log, which explains the symbols inscribed on the jars and lists them, and it has if you're
Look for
searching.
the guy's name, the storm something, for the dragon.
Yeah, can I see if I can find it?
Yes, you.
I'm pretty sure she can find it.
It's the dream log.
Book is fighting back.
Yeah, it takes you about 6 minutes before you are able to find it, looking through, and I'm going to need, before you get there, just make a survival check.
Paper dragon's coming.
Paper dragon.
Because did both of you go over to the desk, or are you steering clear? Did you stay by the bed and like?
For 6 minutes, I've probably been going around the room. I've probably come back to see what her progress has been. If there's nothing else that I find of interest.
Yeah.
I have a decent roll for once.
All right, so that was the DC to discern the danger. Here is that, like, you can see that the floorboards in here are so charred that they're very weak. They hold up under your weight. Anyone much heavier than you would probably, it would collapse out from under you.
Tamani sneaks up behind you. Wood.
Tamani, don't come in!
You can't actually on the
Tamani? Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't be over there either.
Yeah.
So I kind of back up.
So, on like,
Whoa,
understanding
hold
that,
on,
we'll
hold
say you
on.
probably take the book and carry it away.
Yeah, I'm
You're
gonna
like-
move
and
away.
And then start looking through it.
Yeah.
Okay,
We have
cool.
pizza.
So, there were no people in this room.
Not at the moment, no. It's
Okay,
No, right there.
so what did you find? What's in the book?
No, you have
Good
one.
question.
yeah, you,
That's a
Yeah,
question
you-
for the world.
That was a question for next time. Just kidding.
yeah,
Let's
you,
not do that.
yeah, you find the name Cypherius Stormclaw in there after about 6
Okay.
minutes of searching. It's kind of poorly organized. It seems to be listed by the date that they were like drawn in rather than alphabetized or anything, and so it takes you some time to stumble into it. But you find you find the symbol that is associated with him, so you would be able to recognize it on the jar,
Okay.
and
And would I be able to find it because of the date and the way that it's written in the book?
they were cataloged pretty neatly in the vault, but now they've all been carried out.
Oh, that's
So,
right.
like,
And
you'll-
then we disorganized everything.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna look for the jar.
okay.
Okay.
It takes you a few minutes to find it, but you actually luck into it fairly quickly. It is in one of the first groups that you look
Okay,
at.
it's right here.
And
What do I do?
While she's doing that, Zafina's just gonna quick check into the other rooms.
yeah, let me find. My notes are totally disorganized now because I've been jumping between pages.
Yes, scroll the plan. Make him work for it.
But then make it listen. Dun, dun.
Press the home button on my roll 4.
Yep.
Just to see if it's still recording, still live. Sweet.
Nice.
Batteries doing good too.
Says it's recording, maybe?
Right.
That's what it says.
Do you want us to restart?
Hopefully.
Stop.
If not, that's why I pulled out a second phone, because I don't trust the sound yet.
Dun, dun.
I was really worried
Sorry,
about
this is
so.
just.
It's alright.
I'm hoping the recordings are catching Chris too.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah, go for it. 2 slices. I'm glad I brought 3 pieces, because that was good.
Okay.
Right, so under the circumstances, you're not aware of any way to, like, actually experience these memories other than just popping it open and breathing in the.
Pop the coke. That's different.
So unfortunately, this memory will probably be lost after this, but like you don't have any way of knowing how to preserve it, but it will give you the answer you need.
We could take notes in the book for the answer to the door. I don't know if it's
Would
randomized or what.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out.
Would she know anything about it? Diamara? Would she know anything about it?
You can ask her.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her first
Okay, let me
if there's a
see.
way to.
Might
Get the
ask
memory
the
out
owlbear too,
without-
because she knew where it was.
Yeah, she was good.
What if
Not
the
that
owlbear's
she
in
can-
the monk?
Yeah, what happened to the weird old monk that was in the room?
Yeah, is she
Like
the
the-
monk?
She might.
Yeah, the owlbear like shakes her head and just kind of says,
That's
The book, right in the book.
The priests, the monks write it in the book.
And that was what she was trying to communicate to you. It was just that, like,
Just that
you
she
know,
knows what words say.
the monks that wrote the book, like, left it in there, and that would have the information.
Okay. Oh, got it. Okay.
So.
Yeah, I asked, Devira. No, Devira is the name of the country.
Diamara.
Diamara.
You have to think of it phonetically as D-M-R-A.
Diamara.
That's the only way I can think of it. Because start David whenever he's doing it. It's like, Diamara. Diamara! I know how to do things.
So. Yeah, she just shrugs and she says, "Unfortunately, I've been here only briefly. I'm not familiar with the inner workings." She says, "And honestly, I think I hit my." She's like, "Honestly, I think I took a pretty fierce couple of blows to the head during the last couple of fights. I'm not sure I'd be much help to you in any case."
Okay. I'm gonna pull out some blank parchment and my ink and quill.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pop the bottle open.
All right. So you breathe in this burst of steam that comes out, this silvery, strange vapor that exits the jar, and suddenly you are in the life of Saphirius Stormclaw, Great Warrior, and you are experiencing him fighting with what appears to be an ancient red dragon, like a huge beast.
This guy.
Yeah, pretty much that guy. Like he is.
This one.
Picture of him.
Yeah, he's like he is just barely. He's just barely leaping out of the way of blasts of fire, and from the dragon's mouth you hear the deep tones say, "It's just like this, foolish human. You will never be able to stop me. No mortal can stop Furion the Red."
Furion the Red. Okay.
You get other glimpses, bits and pieces from his life as well that are.
Furion the Red? It's on the
Furion
red.
the Red.
A moment
Today
of
is
triumph
the
as the red
20th.
dragon falls. Things.
The important parts. I won.
Yeah.
And Potternots. Oh, then you get the red. The red thingy. I forgot it already. Red
What was the
thingy.
warrior's name again?
Red thingy.
Saphirius Stormclaw.
Yes. Okay, I take a few minutes to just kind of account as best I can what I saw and like the experience.
Yeah.
Just kind of as a whole, because apparently it's a memory now.
Big deal.
And so I'm gonna write it down as best I can.
Maybe you can stuff it back in the pot.
put it in the bottle, put the lid back on it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go back to the door and give the answer.
All right. You go back to the door and give the password. The face recedes into the door, and the door clicks open.
Monster Town.
Can I tell what class you would have been? By chance?
Who? What?
Saphirius, yeah.
No. He was probably a fighter of some kind,
Fighter.
but
Fighter.
you didn't gather enough of his memories to really get a feel for his fighting style, and
Okay.
even if you had, you might not be familiar enough with fighting
Yeah, if I
styles
had.
to really pin it down.
He's a dwarven barbarian,
But he's not
level
a caster.
45.
Like,
What are you?
uses a weapon.
Are you a witch?
I'm a warlock,
We're close.
Warlock.
so more or less.
More powerful.
Not really.
So there's a staircase through this door that ascends into a wide chamber. Sunlight streams from a small window high in the northern wall, cutting like a heavenly sword through the haze. Two great pillars support the vaulted roof. while a pair of doorways exit to the south, one shut, one open. There are splintered bird cages hanging from the walls. The broken bodies of over 100 crows are scattered over the floor. An ornate metal casket stands open-lidded amongst them. The corpse of a bald-headed man lies sprawled in a puddle of blood at the head of the stairs.
Creepy.
The man's gonna kill you.
How long does it look like the body's been?
Everyone make a perception check as you come into this room.
Well, we come to meet another monk.
What'd you get?
Perception.
Bad.
You're better than ever.
So
21.
Is that with our passive perception, or that's just
No, that's with
regular
perception.
Okay.
21.
21? Okay, so you're going to hear it.
I got a 3.
Full perception?
Okay.
24.
Did you roll a nat 1 there?
Yes.
You don't hear it.
I'm still freaking out about that freaking drape. Razor drape. Stories I'm going to tell of this one.
Okay. Jasu, perception?
Persuasion.
24.
Okay, so the two of you hear from the next chamber this cold, sibilant voice saying, "What is wrong with you, girl? Why don't you answer me? Where am I?"
Ooh.
What?
All those birds.
Did anybody else hear that?
Oh, hear what?
I did.
I didn't
You
hear
did?
anything.
Okay. At least I'm not the only one.
What was it?
Was a voice. It was a really cold voice that it sounds like it's coming from one of the
It's
other
the next
rooms.
room,
Just
yeah.
the next room over. How long does the body look like it's been dead?
Not a terribly long time. This is pretty recent.
Within a minute?
Not that recent.
Dang it.
Like, it's-
Okay.
Speak what you did.
Okay, I am going to stealth over towards the next room.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Ooh, can I stealth too? I'm good at stealth.
Just who wants to do it?
You're gonna die.
Ooh,
Was that to
19.
the monk?
What was that?
Well, we don't know.
26 stealth.
Ooh.
Okay.
15?
That's like you're able to move around this room quietly. The only other room on this floor, you can see that both doors lead into the other room on this floor. If you actually walk in there, you probably will be noticed even with good stealth rolls, but you're able to move quietly around this room without making enough noise to attract.
Okay.
While we're stealthing there, can I be running circles stealthily around her?
Just running circles around her stealthily.
Somebody walks up as this door and just opens up the door.
Yeah.
What's going on?
So, yeah, I'll say that you guys are able to make it over to the doors and kind of peer through the keyholes into the next room. You can see storage crates, what look like kegs of wine, loosely stacked furniture filling a darkened storeroom, pinpricks of light piercing the thatched ceiling above, casting needle-thin little rays through the gloom.
Ooh.
And you see a dark, shadowy shape hovering in towards the back of the room, and hovering over a woman who is currently snarling through a mouthful of crow's feathers at the
I know what happened.
Yeah.
I know what happened.
at
I know what happened.
this creature.
Oh no.
Body switch.
Oh.
Okay. Probably safer in the lady's body than in the elder's body.
Yeah, the woman's body is kind of bloodied and hurt, and snarling wordlessly through a mouthful of crow's feathers at the floating, shadowy figure.
Okay. Thoughts? Jisu?
Should we make the group an attack?
Yeah. Surprise round. Yeah. Let's go get everybody. Tell them what we see.
Or is Loki with you or with the group?
Loki's with me.
Okay, I was gonna say if you would like.
You-
Yeah. So, is there a way that we can attack so we all get a surprise round and then?
Yeah,
Big enough door.
I'll throw you through the
If I-
door while the door's still closed.
Little fastball special. You.
That'll be surprising. Just
Well, hold on.
Or are we close enough where if we start attacking, they'll hear it, they'll run to us?
Sword in your back.
I was kind of wondering if we. I don't know if this would work, but if I could get Loki in and to like land on the shadowy figure, I could cast Shocking Grasp through Loki, and then he wouldn't get a reaction as everyone comes in.
Get a try. That's a good try. I mean, that sounds like a good plan to try.
You would have to do
I'm gonna try it.
it.
Do you have
Can I
some
get ready
kind
to
of?
yell? Hey, David, can I get ready to yell just in case it goes badly?
What's that?
Can I get ready to yell for everyone to come if it goes poorly?
Sure, yeah. Do you have some kind of knowledge of undead? I can't remember if you have. I know
I do. I have my undead weakness guide.
Okay, so I'll give you an Arcana check with advantage for you to recognize the.
Okay.
Oh, bonus dice.
That's 18.
18?
Okay, so yeah, you recognize that that is a wraith in there. So,
Oh.
and
Foreboding.
like from what you can tell, a pretty powerful one as well.
Oh, guys. Oh, guys.
Don't worry, guys. If you die in a dream, it doesn't hurt you.
so I've been told.
Oh.
Tell that to the half soldier.
I am so wishing I hadn't given up chill touch right now.
Okay. So kind of resembles that for.
Oh. Jeez.
It's not so scary. Let's go.
Okay.
It's scary when your siege model goes whoosh and doesn't do anything. Where is that? Italy?
I don't know. I'm still.
You do know a little bit about it as well from
Thank
what
you.
is described. You know that they are resistant to a lot of attacks. Since they're only partially corporeal. You do know, however, that silvered weapons will deal ordinary damage.
Don't you have something
have
from
Your ex.
Yes.
You have
Silver tip tags.
yeah, Doggery silvered your axe. So you
Yes.
do. You know that like necrotic energy and poison are completely useless. They're fully immune to
Necrotic
that.
and what are useless?
Poison.
Poison. Okay.
So they are.
Product.
I hope
Hey, David.
nobody can only
Yes?
use those.
So just right now I'm gonna cast Inspiring Spirit, so when
Ooh.
everyone comes in.
Me too. That's a great idea.
Okay. So
It's fine, it's
that'll be
good.
a +2 to initiative for everybody.
+2 to initiative, +1 to perception, and what's on yours, Chris?
+1 insight checks.
Insight. So.
Yeah, and you know that
Ooh.
most they're immune to most conditions since they're only partially corporeal. You wouldn't be able to grapple it, for instance. You can't knock it down. You can't. You're not going to be able to charm it or scare it or it's.
It doesn't have
Okay,
any emotions.
I think I'm still gonna try and go forward with the plan to send Loki in and
Do the normal
Do it that
damage!
Have you waved us over, or are we still just kinda at
Yeah.
the doorway?
I think we've already talked to him, haven't we, Chris? And waved him over,
So
told
we're all
him
on
the
the same
plan.
page. You've told us everything you know.
Yeah.
How are they against psychic and thunder?
As far as I know, they're not resistant to it at all.
Okay.
They are resistant to thunder. You do know.
To thunder?
that, like because of the book, you know that. Right?
Okay. Resistant to thunder.
And lightning.
And
I
lightning.
didn't say my
Yeah.
And acid
Resistant.
and cold and fire and
Holy cats.
and bludgeoning and piercing and slashing if your weapon is not silvered or magical.
Oh.
Remember your
So
axe
you
is
can
silver?
still do lots of damage.
Daniel.
What?
Your axe is silver.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I'm really excited.
And I've got one attack that I can do against him that's psychic, so
Psychic?
I can use his eyes.
Okay. Actually, if I know that lightning is,
One battery down.
if they're resistant to lightning, then shock and grasp is probably not the most ideal because they'll be resistant.
Just open the door and I'll run in.
Dominoes? Dice and
Well,
dominoes?
I wouldn't be concerned about
And dragon.
this owlbear, but it's the lady's body that we want to
Yeah, we
save
want to be able to save the lady's body.
her.
Yeah, the owlbear nods emphatically.
Please don't kill my body.
Yeah.
I would like to return to normal.
You should probably stay here because you don't have anything that can do anything against it.
Just had this mental image of Tamati like grabbing both their heads like,
Yeah.
is it working?
Put
Back
Put it
together.
back.
No. Harder? No.
Unless you have any silver beads
Well, I
that
mean-
you came across the way.
Immune, or not immune, resistant, it would still do damage. It just
damage.
doesn't do as much damage.
Just does half damage.
Some damage is better than none. Especially if he doesn't.
Damage!
And
So if you
I have a silver type weapon, so
you'll do...
let's just rumble and see what happens.
If it does 100.
and it still wouldn't be able to react while we all run in.
I think it's worth a shot, though.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna stealth Loki in
Okay.
to the room.
How are you doing that without opening a door?
Isn't one of the doors open?
No, you
Oh,
looked
I thought you
through
said one of the
keyholes.
doors was open.
You looked through keyholes to see.
Okay.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Yeah,
Never mind.
like,
Just
there
run in and
are
club it, Daniel.
When he was
there
in
are
his
a
How big
couple
is
of.
the room?
It's fairly large. Let me see. It's
It's super large!
it's not huge.
Dang
it's
it.
like
It's like this room!
about 25 feet by 20 feet.
25 by 20. So theoretically, I should be able to reach the girl in like one swift motion in 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'd be able to.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
There are some holes in the thatch, both in this room and the room next to it. You could put Loki through those to stealth him in.
Oh, through the ceilings?
Oh. Because what I was gonna do is I was just gonna sprint in, grab her, and misty step back out with her.
Oh, that's not a bad
That we get her away from the wraith at least.
Well, and then we have to like run and have bear lady, like bear in lady head thrashing against us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it gonna do to get her out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wraith chase?
Yeah. Even though you'll probably get a surprise round, whatever you're doing, roll initiative just so we have an order.
Okay.
Remember, everyone +2 to your initiative.
Yeah. +2. I'll just roll for Loki and I at the same time. Really? Really?
Do a reroll!
Tamati got worse.
Loki got a 6, and I got a 9.
17?
Alright.
14.
4
Oh,
with the
come on.
+2.
Oh no.
Jasu got a
Oh, wait.
17?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Rin,
Yeah.
can you like Misty with Tamati?
Right
Do
next
that
to
and have
her?
it do a
Right
surprise.
next to the wraith?
You want to hold your action and I'll misty step you in.
Totally do that.
Everybody holds their
So
action.
I
That's all I
have
got.
Jasu 17, and I have
14.
14.
9 and 6 for Loki.
Okay. So 14 for Zafine,
That's awesome.
Dude, great
9
rolling.
for you.
Or that could just be the surprise round and then go from there.
Yeah.
Just lead with that. I think leading with a Tamati smash is always a good way to lead.
4.
And you'll get a surprise round, so you'll.
Sure. I'm sitting there going,
That's how we do it.
sure.
I could do a smash.
I'm ready. It's like putting away my siege mode. Pull out Dogger's axe. Like, yeah. It's like, there's no
Alright,
way to lose on
so-
this one.
You guys will, starting with Jasu, get a surprise round, whatever you're doing here. So.
Okay.
Jasu, what do you do?
So, did we decide we're gonna like hold until
Yeah, so if you're gonna hold something, are you gonna hold an attack? Or what are you gonna do?
Can everybody attack from that far away? Because we won't be able to hold movement.
I've got movement of 40.
Yeah, I've got a ranged attack of 50 feet that can reach.
Okay.
So we're just. So can we all like reach the wraith if we charge in?
Yeah, if you have a ranged attack, everybody can hold their attack until I pop Tamati in there.
And then open the door.
Yeah, I have a crossbow.
Okay.
So am I just holding until after Tamati?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what does more damage? Let's see, a crossbow or a crossbow?
Crossbow or what?
Make sure you go behind him so he looks this way, because I'm going to do my brooding death cry.
Ooh.
I'll hold my crossbow shot until after Tamati. That's
Cool.
his strike.
Okay.
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 So next up is Fiend.
I ready my brooding death cry.
Okay. For just the same trigger when Tamati
Yeah.
runs in.
Yeah.
All right. Rin.
When crap is the fan.
I'm gonna grab Tamati and I'm gonna cast Misty Step, and we're gonna Misty Step in right behind, like, so that we're in range of the wraith.
Okay.
And I am gonna take the help action and just be like, "Hey, Shadowhead!"
Yes.
Hey, Gibbs back!
Okay, you, Smokey McGee.
Smokey McGee! The queen comes a calling.
She's coming for you.
I just realized.
So you're granting advantage then by
Yeah.
using the help action to. All right, which makes it Loki's turn. Everybody asks for Tamati.
Would Loki have come on my shoulder with me?
Yeah.
Okay. He is
Maybe he could lead
Gonna-
the owlbear
he's-
lady.
he's
out.
gonna fly towards the door and hold his action until after Tamati goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now it's Tamati's turn. At the end of all things, there is Tamati.
Then there's the reckoning. So before I take my swing, is the wraith like looking at us now?
It's still not aware of you
Still not
there.
aware.
You've just kind of burst in behind it. It's
Are you gonna rage first?
I have the sinking. That would be my third time raging.
Oh, okay.
I have the sinking feeling that this wraith might be what caused the switch.
Or
And if
is
we
it the mind
kill it-
flayer?
I don't know. That's the thing. It's like if we kill it, then we won't know, and she could be permanently stuck.
I
At the same time,
I
It's
have
like this
I
coming
have a
from
thing
Tamati.
that I can talk to
it's true.
dead creatures within a minute of their death, so we could still kill it and get
So in
the
that
answer.
case,
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing like a crazy man. Not raging because I've got to save that for mind flayer because that's gonna just suck.
Good count, Tamati.
I mean, that requires a body.
Oh.
This is by definition not a body. It's like it's an incorporeal thing.
You said wraith.
Like if you kill it, it will
That's
just
okay. I'm
kind
sure
of
we got
dissipate.
some like
so.
greater restoration or something we can just sprinkle.
Would her book say something about wraiths, about being able to switch brains?
There's nothing about that you're aware of.
Would that be something I would know?
When looking through the book and whatnot, there's no information on that at all. It does not suggest that wraiths have that ability.
Okay. I just go for it.
Yeah,
I go for it.
Shadow slice.
So I get advantage because the surprise round?
You get
And-
advantage because she is granting you advantage.
Right.
So,
Oh yeah.
Sat on a one for a really, really long time. Okay, so it's 19 plus my 8 to hit, so that is.
are you just doing a regular attack, like your avalanche assault? What are you doing here?
Can he do avalanche assault with
I
his
can. Yeah.
siege maul? Or not
With
his
the great
siege
axe?
maul, the axe?
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know how that worked.
Yeah, I got
It was a feature he got before he had the siege maul. So.
Oh.
So it applies to all three of them. Or well,
Mhm.
I'm just awesome that way.
Mhm.
I only have 2 weapons. I think I'm just going to do 2 regular attacks this first time.
Okay.
Not that I know what he said in the beginning of the round anyway.
Yeah. So what are your rolls for those?
So it was a 19 plus
That's a hit.
8 on that one. And advantage again. Do I get advantage on the second one too?
Sure, yeah. Because of the surprise round, I'll allow you to have advantage on both.
Cool. So that's a 14 plus 8.
Both hit.
Perfect. Wow! Fuck. Okay. I don't have my axe set up. 1d12 plus 5.
49.
Son of a
Oh,
no.
no.
So that's 6 on the first, 6 points on the first one.
Okay.
And that's better. What was that? 13 on the second one.
Nice. So let's see.
So I get special advantage because it's 17. Don't get reduced damage because it's 17.
So, yeah, as your silvered axe passes through the smoky incorporeal form, you see this almost like blue sparks. As it seems to be almost igniting. The silver is igniting the smoke as it passes through, and the wraith hisses and turns towards you with an angry look and sort of looks around in surprise at all of you.
What's up, craphead?
And Chrome Dome.
Oh, you had to go there. Oh, you just had to go there. Just cuts.
So that in turn triggers your health.
Everybody go.
I'm doing the bleeding death cry, but I
Okay.
think Chris goes first.
So I'll release my crossbow.
Yep.
Crossbow.
I wonder if the death cry should kill everything. Finally, something useful for once.
Hey David, so I do not have my papers with me, so I don't have my crossbow.
What's that?
He doesn't
Oh,
have his
I don't
crossbows.
have my crossbow written down because I don't have my papers with me.
Oh, I don't remember the details. It's your dex plus your proficiency to hit.
D8.
It's even +7, right?
I think so. And I think it is a D8 plus your dex damage.
So I do hit.
So, what does it eat?
What's that?
I think it's my one hit.
That does it?
Then
That's fun.
the 1d plus 4. It's just the dexterity modifier, right?
30, 40.
Yeah, 1d8 plus dex mod.
6, 10 damage.
10 damage?
But reduced by half, right?
Yeah, it's 5, but...
That's something.
Yeah, as your bolt passes through its form, it just kind of puffs out this little curl of black smoke where it passed through. It doesn't look like it did a whole lot, but it didn't not hurt it. It just didn't do what you were hoping. And now you're held. No, you didn't. You didn't.
Brooding
roll.
Death Cry.
I think it's
Loki
me
did.
next.
That's right. Yeah.
So, Brooding Death Cry, it's a DC 13
What is the?
to hit.
Yeah, DC again. Like, what is the?
Is it a...
So you roll to see if you hit.
No.
It
Does
rolls.
it say
Charisma?
+6?
Charisma?
Charisma?
It might be. It would be listed in the notes with Brooding
okay.
Death Cry. What the?
Can't play that all day.
Gotcha.
Looks like I knocked off something.
Well, don't worry about it because no matter what its bonus, I rolled a 13, so its bonus is going to put it over anyway.
Yay!
And 13, so it succeeds.
So it succeeded on the...
Alright, so
It might still have an effect. I don't remember if that has
it's
like half
psychic.
damage.
It's psychic damage. I don't know if that.
What does it say about if it saves?
Saves is wisdom saving throw of 12. On a fail, it's damage.
Okay.
any damage on a success, or is it?
It's on a success. It's 2d6 plus the bonus.
Half damage, probably. I don't remember. It's...
Oh, on a failed save.
On a failed save, it would be full damage. On a success, is it half?
Success, it takes half damage and not paralyzed.
Okay.
Alright, so roll your damage and just have it.
Okay, 5 and half. No, 7 and half.
2d6?
2d6. 10, 12 and half is 6.
Alright.
You seem tired.
That's Monty, I'm always tired.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm raging all day.
Yeah.
Loki is going to use Raven's Call.
Okay.
So it's a DC of 17. Charisma.
Okay. Succeeds.
On success, it takes half damage and moves 10 feet.
Okay.
2d10. So 12, 18, so 9.
9 damage.
9 psychic damage and is compelled to move 10 feet.
Alright.
Towards Loki.
Okay. So it moves 10 feet towards Loki. That still leaves it within range of Tamati, who it is angry at right now.
Is it in my range anymore, though?
No. You'd be on the other side of Tamati from it.
So would I get an attack on it?
You were behind Tamati to begin with. You were never in range to personally attack it. You were on. You had a.
Alright.
You had
Alright,
Goliath between you and it. So it was like the.
Okay.
It inhibits the range.
I wanted to give it a shot at least.
Yeah. And it is. That's the end of your surprise round. It is now its turn because it rolled the highest initiative.
Oh jeez.
So.
That was a good surprise round, though. Go team!
Yeah.
Yay! Go team!
Yeah. It reaches out. You notice that there is a shaft of sunlight like near it, and that it kind of awkwardly goes out of its way to reach around the shaft of sunlight.
Destroy the roof! Destroy the roof!
Where's the roof?
Like you would also know that they have sunlight sensitivity, and but it kind of awkwardly reaches around to like grasp your face. And, oh yeah, that's a hit. that's all kinds of hit. That's a critical hit.
Oh
That's,
no!
Is it grabbing?
It's alright, I can take it. I can take it. Unless he has to re-roll for something. In which case.
So make a Constitution saving throw
I knew it!
first of all.
I knew it!
One way or another, you are going to take 46 necrotic damage. Because that was a critical hit. That was a bad one.
16 plus 7, 8.
That's why we have a tank.
43.
Alright, be happy that you succeeded that, because otherwise that would have reduced your maximum by that amount.
Holy.
Until your next long rest. Like, it would have come back after your next long rest, but...
You guys go on without me, I'm going to take a sleep.
Yeah. But if you're...
46, he said?
Yeah, 46.
Wait, did the master roll initiative?
If your maximum gets reduced to 0 by that, you just die. Like, straight up die, no death saving throws, you're just done.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, David,
Yes?
did the master roll an initiative?
Semaeus is in the bag of holding because Russell left.
Oh,
So-
who has the bag of holding?
I do.
You should pull him out so he can shoot the roof.
You just pull him out.
Just hold out the bag of holding. Like, reaches out.
I just got taken down more than half my hit points, and I was already down hit points. So, I'm not worried about Semaeus right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
It's just a tickle. Close my face is flaking off.
Okay, so
So it is now Jesu's turn.
It's your turn, bro.
Okay. So what does the room look like?
The roof is thatch. It's not very sturdy.
Are there any, like, fires? like torches or anything
Um,
like nearby me or like lighting the room?
no, not here.
I could have done my wind press against all that thatch, but I can only do that or my song.
Yeah, you know there's sunlight sensitivity. Sunlight will not damage it, but it will weaken it. It will make it less likely to hurt
okay.
you. And, like,
It's still an advantage for us, so go team go.
yeah.
Okay, I can't hear you again this round. Freaking natural 20.
Okay.
Happens every time. Every time.
So I have a tinder box. How long would it take to like light a torch and throw the torch at the roof?
Full action, I'd say.
Okay. Is it okay to do that? Will we not like all die in like a fire or something if I like start the roof on fire?
I mean, the building has already been enough on fire. You spent a significant amount of time putting it out. Do you really want to start it on fire again?
You're probably going to do better damage against him by attacking than breaking the roof.
Yeah.
And, like, the thatched roof looks pretty dry. It looks like you could probably also break it with something and, like, open up holes in it without, like, setting fire to the whole place.
Okay. Can I just stick it up through the thatched roof without too much problem?
Stick what up?
Your staff?
But, yeah, can I get my staff through without much trouble?
Yeah, it's a low enough ceiling you'd be able to reach. And it's not like a super low ceiling, but it's not a...
Yeah.
Can I stick it up there and run like 20 to 30 feet?
Sure. I will say,
Let there be light!
this isn't exactly your strong suit, but make an athletics check.
He's going to get stuck on the first, like,
Yeah,
foot.
good. Oh.
Oh, I know how to do this one.
Natural one, it hits him in the face.
Yeah.
Well, 17.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, you.
Surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, you are
19
able
altogether.
to.
19 altogether.
Like, you're able to force your quarterstaff through the ceiling and pull it through. It does drag a bit, and it feels like it wants to stop a couple of times, but you're able to open up a pretty big hole, and
So how big is the room?
It's
20
like
by 25.
Yeah, 20 by 25.
Okay, so what would be the best way to open it? Just like strategic-wise.
Right through the middle. From a structural standpoint, anyway. I mean,
Yeah, if you take out the peak, then that'll weaken everything else even more.
Okay, cool. I'll do that and do like 30. I'll just do my next. I'll just do my next movement.
Yeah, you make it about halfway across the room before the roof just kind of collapses inward and just leaves a bunch of sort of straw debris and that kind of thing. It doesn't hurt anybody because it's not heavy enough. It's just thatch. It does.
Someone's eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is dusty and a little unpleasant, but it's
Better than Wraith Face.
yeah.
Okay, and that's my action. So.
Yeah.
nice job.
Yeah, good job.
How close am I to? Wait, is that all my movement?
I would say that with the applying the force, applying the force to actually.
How close is he to the race?
You are.
You're standing on top of him?
I'd say you're probably about 10 feet from him.
He's still focused on me right now.
Once
So.
again?
What was that?
Okay, yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. He's a fiend.
Okay.
Wait, was that the whole roof or just part of the roof?
That was the whole
Oh,
roof.
Yeah, pretty much the whole roof
You brought
collapsed.
it down, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Bringing down the house.
I want to do my 2 attacks. Run up, do my 2 attacks.
Oh, hey David, actually can I retcon something?
What?
Does somebody have a healing potion?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Cool, never mind then, sorry.
You're good.
Tamati's probably gonna need it.
Nah.
Yeah. I just have 2 on me, so I was gonna toss them to him.
Yeah, I've got one.
Okay.
Just a regular
Okay, cool.
potion. But I got one.
Okay, I'm gonna come in and do
Spin like
Just-
a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
I'm halfway through that dragon battle right now.
Yeah.
So 10 on my first to hit.
That, like, after your bonus, it's a 10?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Okay. Okay. 18 plus bonus.
That.
So that then 5. So like 2
Okay.
with the, if it's halved because it's
Yeah, rounded down.
It's just 1d6. What are you hitting with?
it's either my piercing or my short.
That's fine.
Yeah. So either is the same.
Yeah. You're not high enough level yet that your unarmed strikes are considered magical. That does happen soon for monks, but you're not there yet, so.
Whoa! Lightning hands.
We'll get up there.
Where
Then
it's just like your punches are all empowered with ki enough that they count as magical, essentially, so that you can still be viable without a magical weapon, since you are not really a super weapon focused
So my
class.
right.
Like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Was Siege Maul
Okay.
technically a magical weapon?
It
Or
is.
just enhanced.
It has magical properties, but it
Okay.
is not considered a magical weapon. It doesn't like deal extra damage.
I was
or
sitting there like
anything.
holding it in my hands, going, I wonder what I could like do with this.
Yeah.
Can somebody like make it better? Don't know
Yeah,
how.
it's not considered enchanted necessarily. Like it has
like a rune
magical properties that make it more destructive against like just structures and stuff.
Okay, then I will use my Step of the Wind to disengage and get away.
Okay,
So I don't want to be near it when I finish after coming in and trying to hit it.
all right. And that brings us to Rin.
Okay.
Go magic!
I'm gonna take my Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
I was gonna use them on the roof, but the roof was done for, so. That is a
Probably
23.
the only good thing I could have done.
That's a hit.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
that was good. That was perfect.
That's like
That is a 23.
Also a hit.
Yay!
It's like no, that 23 is a miss. The first 23 is a hit. But that one's a miss.
Oh.
That's like unaccurate.
Yeah.
I watched one of the
Sucked.
battle royales. It's like,
Okay.
let's see, I attacked you
So
with
the first one is 16
43
force
to hit.
damage,
Misses.
by the way.
What was that?
16 for the first one,
Okay.
and 12 for the second.
Okay.
And that's force damage. I don't know how that affects it,
Yeah,
but
it is. It looks like the edges are trembling a bit. It's struggling to hold itself together, and it's like snarling at you. No.
and then for my bonus action, I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon and slap
Okay.
it.
All right.
Yay!
Spirit Slice. Spirit Slice.
Also force damage, so it doesn't resist it.
Yay!
That is 22.
That's a hit.
This
Are you guys still fighting the wrath?
The
Wraith.
Wraith. Yep.
Figure out the hard one.
That is 8.
Okay. It disperses into the air.
I'm sitting there with my axe going,
Yeah.
every time!
It's okay. We couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah.
I'm almost dead. And every time I want to kill something.
Yeah, you did a lot of
Kill
damage
yourself.
to it. Yeah.
That's a terrible suggestion.
Yeah.
If you want to kill something.
Let's see.
I've got the undead things, so I've got that going for me.
Right? Yeah.
Well, I guess I don't know if Sign technically counts as undead.
Right? Yeah.
He just was the facilitator of undead.
Mm-hmm. He's great.
I still
What
got
did the
him. That's
sunlight do to it?
fine.
Mm-hmm.
What?
What did the sunlight end up doing to the raid?
Yeah. What did the sunlight do to him?
The sunlight, you're not, and you guys aren't really sure, but you would basically grasp that it grants it disadvantage on all its attack rolls while it's in direct sunlight, and so it
Oh,
would
that
have
would've been
made a
helpful.
conscious effort to get far away, and most of its powerful attacks are like it's melee based,
Ooh.
and it also would have had disadvantage on perception checks that are based on sight because it can't see as well. So if you were trying to hide from it, it would have had.
Bam.
Hide,
Daddy will.
self. Hide, self. Hide, self. Hide, right.
Alright. So.
Kill this thing.
Yeah.
Yay. Now let's see how the woman is. What about the woman?
Yeah, that ornate metal casket in the other room that had the corpse of a bald man by it. As you were looking around the room, you would have noticed that it contained bones. So, and
Is there any like writing on the
And all
casket?
the ravens? Is this like a raven queen?
like all the crows, they're
Crows,
not ravens.
crows,
They're a
okay.
little.
Okay.
Ravens are a little larger and there.
Pretty sure a different
That's what I
color.
was like Raven Queen. All
They're
over
both
the
they're
place.
both black, but crows are not quite as big as ravens are, and ravens have kind of like a little beard-like tuft on their throat.
I just didn't remember what you had said before.
Yeah.
My brain was like blackbird.
Yeah,
Birds singing in the
and crows make the distinctive like caw noise, and ravens just kind of croak. So it's
Yeah, they're really annoying.
yeah.
Yeah, they are.
They're like these giant birds in the sky. They go, wah.
You just took out all the mystery to ravens.
Ravens have a hook at the end of their nose, at the end of their beak, and crows do not.
Good enough. Actually, would be begin before they get too
Yeah.
close.
So
Smash.
let's see the bloodied woman with apparently the mind of an owlbear is just kind of ducked into a corner, like snarling at all of your stuff. Like,
I'm gonna go over and grapple it. Kind of hold it in place.
okay, make an athletics check. You're not gonna have a hard time with this, but
Unless I roll a natural 1.
Oh no, did you really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alright, well, yeah. Maybe it's just the presence of an owlbear mind in the smaller woman's body, but she seems to have some serious ferocity going on. She tears out through your grasp and runs away, running down.
Can I catch her and gosh, can I tell how badly she's damaged?
She's hurt. She's not like.
She's
Like
not like
scratches
gonna die.
Yeah, she's not desperately.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly grab onto her and cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
Oh,
28.
Yeah, that.
that does it.
Okay, do I have to roll damage?
Not if you're intentionally trying just to.
No, all I
restore,
want
would
is
say,
just the
you're-
like
Stun.
no reactions. You
Yeah.
stop right now.
Yeah, you're just kind of trying to.
Yeah.
You stop.
Yeah,
You stop right now,
Yeah,
young
you're-
lady.
Yeah.
Young lady.
You're able to immobilize her long enough that Tamati can run over and get another try at grappling.
Okay, 4. By athletics, right?
That's okay. That does it this time.
That would have been 15.
Yeah, she rolled pretty poorly, and you have a good bonus to that. So.
This has not been my night for rolls.
Yeah. Yeah. So you were able to restrain her.
I'm gonna walk up to the owlbear and just touch heads. Anything?
It does not work. Although she does try to like snap at the owlbear body and
like-
like.
Bop it on the nose.
Bad owlbear lady.
Yeah.
Bad.
I know your weak spot.
Oh,
I wonder if we're getting close to calling it for tonight.
yeah. That's
Yeah, it is. It's 11, so if we want to call it, this seems like a fairly safe place to do so. No one is.
She's
Actually dying.
Most of the fires are out in the building. There are probably
Yeah.
still some, but.
Uh-huh.
Can we establish
know.
that we take a short rest now?
Yes.
Cheers, please.
Yeah.
Oh, healer.
Could I have some heals?
I don't need health. I need my spells back.
Yeah, you can have my last 10 heals.
Oh, thank you. No, to 36.
Yeah.
Use that.
The
Use
less
that potion.
Alright. Yeah.
Oh, I want to use my potion right now, though?
That's true.
use it with
Well,
a big.
Better
It
that
might
than
be.
dying later.
And like having to take an action in a fight to do it.
Oh, it's a bonus action if you take it for yourself.
Have you
But
guys?
still,
Yeah.
it's still part of something you'd be doing fight.
Have you guys noticed that the dragon is carrying a person?
Yeah.
Oh,
I hadn't noticed
I
that.
hadn't noticed that either.
I haven't noticed that either. I'm just like.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Dun, dun, dun.
5, 6, 7. I had to make
Hey,
sure all
what's
my dice.
the,
Yeah, I've been using that D20 all night instead of the regular one
Yeah.
that I brought. So, one of these times I'll have to bring my giant D20 that's like this big. And like, it's like, this is a serious roll. You have to hear the clatter of
This is boss dice.
Yeah, listen to Travis roll and critical roll. He's got like a metal D20. It's about this big around.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah.
so cool.
I think this little one is a dot change.
hey guys, what was the message meaning when I said we just installed our equipment weapons?
Oh, okay. So, we got figures like this, the little minis. So,
I printed out all the figurines that we had.
yeah, and then we got really big versions.
Big lady paper. Giant
And
sudden. All of the
New
sudden.
D20. And
Daniel's bounty is strong this time.
we got like charging cables.
Charging cable.
Emerald feathers.
Yeah, the emerald feathers from Tathael. And
Tathael's an angel they rescued from.
I'm gonna stop the recording on this one. Everybody say
Alright,
bye,
bye.
Craig.
Goodbye, Craig. Like,
Bye, pseudo Craig.
Pseudo Craig.
yeah.
Let's see.
And
Today is December 28th.
and we got like the crest, the team crest.
Okay.
So I'd show you, but it's around my neck.
And the spoils will be yours as soon as you get back. Actually, I have to recreate a couple more of those the shields. So yeah, everybody got a keychain of the emerald wing, as well as a feather. I was thinking about putting a hole in those two, but I'm like, it's a little too small.
Yeah.
So I didn't quite make it.
How did you put the hole in it?
I used a drill.
Oh,
Drill on a low speed. Put it up too high, it started melting plastic again.
Yeah.
He gums up my drill. I was like, no, stop it!
Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna get through this tonight because it's
Yeah.
too much adventure.
It's pretty intense. I like it.
Pretty
Yeah.
intense.
I feel like you guys have taken possibly one of the worst possible routes through this adventure that anyone could have. Like,
We're really good at doing that.
like,
It's like every time we turn around,
it's kind of
we take
impressive.
the worst route, or we take all of the routes.
Just like, let's go home.
Just like the order in which you have been tackling things has just been as close to wrong as you can get in a game that is designed to be like sandboxy and open. Like, it's just like, it's like, yeah, you can do that, but you probably shouldn't, kind of. Like,
That's the way we do.
You can, but should you?
I'm square.
We just face it on. Yeah, just be careful with that one.
Glad you could come, Chris.
What kind of squares are these?
1 inch.
1 inch?
Yeah, 1 inch squares.
Sandy, this is
These are really big.
9 1-inch squares around the circle on the bottom. Right. Yep. Double check. Correct.
Well, see you guys Thursday.
Okay,
Next Thursday, yeah.
Thursday.
I'll be on call. I'm going to see if I can swap it out with somebody because I am on call during the first of the year and everybody will have pity on me. So
yeah. Question is, will we be coming back to finish this or will we be coming back to continue the actual story?
Or coming back to finish or do more on one of the microscopes.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
Let's do the actual story since we'll have time.
Yeah.
Another one, especially that since we were all mostly in one place for once, that I was considering was I have this Western role-playing game called Aces and Eights that has a really interesting hit mechanic where you roll dice and you draw a card from a deck, and based on both your roll and your card, you then place down this transparent shot clock over a silhouette of what you're shooting at, and it tells you where your bullet hits. Like when you fire a gun. It's really cool.
That's awesome.
You should show us a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're now going to stare at the light for a little while.
Schedule next week. Consider that.
Yeah, Thursday.
Now.
That's good.
Now. And
Yay.
whoa.
I'm way excited about these.
Yeah. Thanks so much, man.
What
That's
did
awesome.
you get?
I showed you some of it.
Crest.
Big crest, small crest, feather, charging cable thing.
Yeah, I figured since you didn't have a mini, then I'd just give you the big one.
Yeah.
I can make it out. It's fine.
Yeah.
Have a feather. It's just it's not gonna tickle
I'm gonna head out.
All right.
Good night,
Good night,
Chris.
Chris.
Good night, Chris.
Good night, Craig
Say
2.4.
before it dies.
December 28th. Still.
Oh. I don't know how I did that.
Oh, jeez.
What happened?
That's a problem.